God damn, man. This whole time I've been muted. What? Dude, I miss doing wheelies. Hell yeah. Alright, so back to the story, man. I'm gonna start the fucking story over because fucking Google Hangouts is a pain in my fucking ass. But alright. So what happened with my fucking crash? Did a wheelie, a second gear standing wheelie. Fucking rode it to the end of the street, put it down. Cop saw me. He flipped a bitch, fucking coming to get me. I turned right onto the next street, was going. Fucking guy pulled out in front of me, said he didn't see or hear me, but I had the right of way. So fucking it's his fault for the accident. And then hit his car. My fucking helmet flew off. Thanks, Built Helmets. You fucked me over. My helmet flew off, broke my nose. Flew over the car, landed on my head. Fucking fractured my skull. Fucking broke every bone in my ear. Broke my fucking temple. The fucking doctor said that I should have died on impact with a broken temple. Fucking brain swelling, brain bleeding, cut the inside of my brain. My brain, like the two sides of my brain, fucking spread apart, 8 millimeters. Broken eye, broken nose. I was blind for a few days. Broken two spots were in my shoulder were broken, my collarbone, and then fucking, my shoulder, the back of my shoulder. And then snapped my finger, broken knee. For the first 5 days in the hospital, I only had a 5% chance of living. And then they said, with me only having a 5% chance of living, I only had a 5% chance of talking if I did live, which is fucked up. And then they couldn't believe that I was conscious the whole time. After I crashed, fucking I went to, or like when the police and ambulance were there and shit, I got up and started walking. I was gushing blood from all over my head, gushing blood out of my ear and out of my knee. Like there was so much blood. And I was getting up looking for my helmet and my GoPro. And the police still have my GoPro because they want to know if I was recording during this whole shit. First thing I remember after the crash, it wasn't until the last few days I was in the hospital. Fucking, I remember seeing one of my ex-girlfriends there. That's all I really remember. I don't remember anything from the crash. Yeah. All right. This is the first time I've ever heard of someone splitting it. Not exactly splitting. So it didn't completely split in half. It just stretched 8 millimeters apart. My brain didn't completely like get sliced down the middle. No, man. Goddamn, it's one of those moments when you aren't sure if you'd rather be alive or dead. Man, I guess I just had so much adrenaline going through me that I didn't remember. And then I hit my head so hard that, the nurses tell you, well, later they told me, people that come in with brain injuries they hit their head so hard. They're just so confused, like they have no idea where they are. They don't know what they're saying. Fucking, it's just fucked up. So I don't remember anything for the first 2 weeks in the hospital, 2.5 weeks in the hospital. I only remember like the last few days. And then, did you see a light? No, I don't remember if I saw a light or nothing. Oh, when I woke up, it was fucked up, man. I remember this. I remember waking up in the hospital, and I'm like, all right, man, I gotta go home. I'm like, get me out of here. And then one of my ex-girlfriends was there, and she's like, no, you can't go home. And then, no, I didn't die. The doctor said I was nothing short of a miracle, that I didn't die. They couldn't believe it. And do you have any lasting effects like brain injury? Yes, I do. Right now, my brain is still in the healing process, so I won't be able to tell what exactly. Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not retarded, if that's what you guys are asking. You know, no offense at all to anybody with, you know, disabilities like that. But no, I'm not, you know, I don't have a brain injury like that where it made me, you know, retarded or anything. No offense. Sorry, but yeah, man. But right now I do have a light sensitivity. Like, so I do have some blurry vision, and I don't know if that's because of the pills I'm on. I'm on anti-seizure medicine and Alzheimer's medicine. And also they said that if I do get Alzheimer's, I will get it at a younger age than normal. And then right now I'm prone to seizures, and then seizures could kill me as well. So that's fucked up. That's kind of scary. Am I gonna ride again? I want to, but definitely not right now. Fuck. Do you know if you will be able to ride again? The doctor, the fucking neurologist, my brain doctor, he's a brain surgery. He said no, but I think that's more because I could never crash again. If I crash again and get it, I can never get another brain injury in my life. He said that chances are I will actually die next time. And then he said, he was telling me, he's like, you can get a brain injury that's not as serious as this one was. He's like, but it will be 10 times worse than this one was. And then I only had a 5% chance of living, and it's going to be 10 times worse than the one I just had. Fuck that. Yeah. Damn, the soul eater, that's fucked up. What up, Dom? Damn. So everybody, if you guys see Damo here, that's my boy Dom. He films my wheelies. He's one of my boys. Like, what up, Dom? Oh, shit. No more fighting for dubs? Hell no, man. No more bar fights for me. You know, sometimes I think to myself, like, that's a sign. Like, you know, it's kind of unfair because I did jujitsu and kickboxing. So I go to the bars. Everybody's drunk, wants to fight. Like, all right, I'm down. Like, fucking, I love fighting and shit. I do this shit for fun. Fucking whoop everybody's ass. Fuck, I had two open fighting cases at St. Charles, and then fucking while I was in the hospital, they fucking issued a warrant out for my arrest, like, cause I missed court for that shit. Fuck out of here. But yeah, no more fighting for me and shit. Hell no. But this accident might have been a sign, yo, no more stupid shit before I actually fucking die. But what up, Dom? How's the bike, bro? Don't fucking crash like me. Don't be an idiot. Me and Dom actually had somebody pulled out in front of us one time. If you guys want to go check out that video, I got that one up. And I think it's on Dom's channel as well. So yeah, man. Fuck. Bikes are fucking crazy. But yeah, fucking always strap your helmet tight. Yeah, my helmet was strapped. That's what broke my nose and then fucking cut my throat on the way off. If you guys want to see fucking, you know, what happened to me, if you guys have Instagram, go to Dubs08R6 on Instagram. You'll see the pictures on there. You'll see the before and after of my bike. So the Soul Eater says, I just want to say that people that drive cars, please be careful because us bikers, we are out there. Yep, it's the truth. What happened when the other guy tried to sue you? Nothing. Fucking. Right now, nothing. The police are still trying to decide what percentage he's at fault and what percentage I'm at fault. Like, I had the right of way on the road I was on. And then they're like, well, you were speeding. All right, well, prove how fast I was going. You know? So it's like, all right, man. Damn, Dom. Bro, you got to be careful out there, broski. Just crazy. You lost your brother to a bike wreck? That's fucked up. Sorry for your loss, man. Dude, I don't even think I was recording. Yo, actually, Anthony, the sheriffs have my or not the sheriffs, the town I was in, they had my GoPro, but the sheriffs took over the case, so they might have my GoPro, and they're refusing to give me that shit back. Like, I want my GoPro back. That's an expensive ass camera. Give me my shit. on phone now. Yeah, I was trying to invite other people. Yo, Dom, if you want to jump in this hangout, let me know, bro. But yeah, I'm kind of fucking tweaking. The only reason I started this hangout is because I'm kind of tweaking about going to sleep. Because, um, with brain injuries and shit like that, like concussions, you're not supposed to go to sleep. But I already have a brain injury, and now my brain was just rattled up in a car crash today. If you guys don't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I was in another car accident today, so that's why I went to the hospital today to get another brain scan to make sure there was nothing else wrong with my brain. So I'm kind of tweaking about going to sleep. I've had a headache all day since the crash, so yeah. Damn, Isaiah, I'm sorry for your loss too. Soul Eater, sorry for you. Yeah. But yeah, my mom's best friend's fiance died 2 years ago to in a motorcycle accident, and then same thing happened to him, brain injury. He was pretty much gone on the spot. He was in a coma and then passed. My friend last year died because truck pulled out in front of him. His helmet strap actually snapped his neck, and then here's me. So that shit's fucked up. Riding is my passion and everything, and I don't want to give that shit up, but you know, it's pretty dangerous, especially around where I live and shit. It's all these rich people. They don't give a fuck about you. They're trying to. It's whatever they're doing at that moment is the most important thing in the world. Fucking doesn't matter about you. Yo, Ephraim, I'll try to, bro. Lost him in the hospital. I'm sorry about that, Soul Eater. Nah, man. I don't follow R1 Stunts on Instagram, but he just died from a drunk driver. Fuck that, man. Too many riders dropping like flies, man. That's the truth. People are fucking reckless nowadays. Nobody watches for shit. Hold up, man. Hold up. Let's see. Jesus. The fuck's going on, man? Yo, Ephraim, I'm gonna try to send you another invite because for some reason I can't do the whole whatchamacallit. Yo, Dom, I'm gonna send you an invite too. Yeah, I told myself though, if I ever ride again, then I'm never riding by myself again, and then I'm never riding in the town that I was in, cause yeah, fucking yeah, I was like 2 towns away. I was riding there. My my accident was in St. Charles. I live in Elgin. Dude where I live got killed too. Was only 19. Truck tire blew up. He swerved to try and miss it. Hit the center median. Hit the telephone pole. Died on impact. That's fucked up. Check your phone, Dubs. What about my phone, bro? Hold up, let me fucking log into my real my YouTube's Instagram. I'm on my real life Instagram. The fuck? Come on. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Let me hop in that Google Hangout, boy. All right. Let's see what we got going on. Yo, Soul Leader, I'm sorry for your loss, man. It's fucked up. No worries, Dom. All right. Anthony, hold up. So I can send you an invite too. I don't even know. I fucking. What the fuck? Yo. Oh shit, what up, B-Frame?
Am I outgoing or anything?
Nah, man.
Okay.
Oh man, I can't send Gladys in the invite, but
Damn, it's been a long time since I haven't talked to you.
right, for real, bro.
I'm echoing and I kicked it.
Oh shit. Oh man. I don't know if you can hear all my shit cracking right now. Shit hurts.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up though. I wake up every day, like headaches and shit. Shoulder hurts, my finger hurts. Shit blows dick.
I bet it does. Goddamn.
Can't wait. Oh, my knee hurts like a motherfucker though.
Dude, yeah, that shit was split open.
I'm like, oh yeah. Dude, I'll fucking let's see if I can I'll pop it up on camera. Let's see if you guys can see this shit. Yeah, if you guys could see that.
Fuck.
Oh yeah. And then I don't know if you guys will be able to see my finger and shit. The
Oh,
middle
yeah.
finger.
That shit was, like, huge.
Right? This shit's all sorts of fucked up, bro.
When I saw your Instagram post and everything, I was like, dude, no way he did that. Like, I couldn't believe that happened.
Yo, you gotta email the link or send it via YouTube. Oh, yo, thanks, Red. That's what's up, bro. I didn't even know that. I knew about the whole fucking sending it through YouTube thing, but
Yeah, I never got that.
yo, Red, I'll send it to you in a message. Fucking. I haven't done this in like a long ass time, bro. Yo, Red, if you want to join, hop in, bro. I sent it to your, YouTube. Let's see.
How long has it been since you haven't done a live hangout video?
Oh man, yeah. I think the last time I hosted a live hangout was with you, Shadow. I don't think Juan was there. I think Fly Rider was there.
Yeah, I think Caps might have been there.
Yeah, Caps is probably there. How long is the recover process supposed to be? For my shoulder, they say broken shoulders usually It takes about 3 months to heal. My finger is pretty much healed, but I'm not gonna get the full range of motion in it ever again. My nose should be healed. I still can't hear much out of my right ear. Brain healing could take up over a year, but I have permanent brain damage, so that's just done. You know, all my scars are healed up. Let's see, where's Glisten at, bro? Yo, Anthony, if you're still here, bro, I'll send you the link through YouTube if you want to join. Oh, if I can't even find the about your page. Damn, bro. Yeah, man, it's been a long ass time since I fucking hosted a hangout.
If you think about it, like,
Peace out, Dom.
everything you do, you can't do anymore.
What do you mean?
Like drinking, bar fights, going out, night, riding.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's another thing, yeah. My brain surgeon said that I'll never be able to ride a motorcycle again. I'll never be able to get another brain injury again. And I'll never be able to drink liquor again. So yeah, man. Or have seizures and die and shit. And that shit's fucked up.
All those times you sent me snapshots of you drinking, they're not gonna happen anymore.
Right? It's crazy. And we used to go hard though. We used to get like drunk as fuck, work on our bikes and shit. It was fun, but just no more being stupid. Grizzly number 5. Nope. I can never drink again. That's what I asked the neurologist. I said, ever again in my life? He said no. So I was like, all right, man, fuck. But then, like, I was researching about, people with brain injuries. They still drink. So I don't know, man. But it's kind of weird. What happened with the rear end you mentioned earlier? Oh, so I was the passenger in my own car. My little brother was driving, and then some lady hit another dude into our car. So my brother and I both got whiplash, and then because I have a brain injury, I had no choice but to go to the hospital because I have a broken skull, and I didn't know if that caused more brain bleeding or brain swelling or anything in my just in case. I was I'm not gonna fuck around with my body and my brain, and then I wanted to make sure I wasn't gonna die or nothing. So they did another brain scan and they're like, it's the same as your last brain scan. And then I was like, they said I was good to go. I was like, all right, man. But
what's goody, peoples? It's your boy Dubs.
What's good? Oh shit, Fred, what? Shit.
I was like looking at my phone. I'm like, wait, what? Fucking invite to a hangout. Dubs, like what? I was like, oh, maybe he's in somebody else's hangout or whatever. And then I just happened to check YouTube. I'm like, no, this motherfucker live.
Yeah, this is the first one in fucking forever, bro.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot say that, but yeah. So it's good, man. You just explaining the lowdown, what's going on, or
yeah, pretty much. But I'm gonna make it I made an actual video about it, or not video. I have videos on my phone about it that explains a little bit more, and then I'm gonna throw in the pictures of it. I'm gonna make a legit video about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, trying to see whoever's awake, fucking, And maybe see if when it pops up on somebody's subscriptions or something tomorrow, see how many people actually watch it.
Yeah, I always say, man, it's good to let people know, like, right, you know, as much as, you know, the fans that watch us and shit like that, right? Like, nobody ever really gets to, like, nobody ever highlights the crashing aspect of writing. You know what I mean? So it's like everything's all fun and games. You see us wheeling and do a bunch of crazy shit on videos, and it's all fun and games, but nobody ever wants to talk about the crashing part, right? Because that's the worst part of riding a motorcycle. But you know, everybody just wants to glorify the, you know, the friendships and the fun and all that shit. But it's like, yo, dude, you can get fucked up from doing this, or you know, you can die, or you know, shit like that. So I think it's cool, man. It'll definitely help you out, you know.
You know what's kind of really fucked up though? You know,
what?
I made a video a long ass time ago. It was when I dropped my bike. Fucking that video got like a bunch of views. I think it was like I think it's at like, I don't even know what it's at now. I think like 800 views or something like that.
Okay.
And then so when at the time I was like posting like motovlogs like daily, you know, almost on the daily, like it's like every like 2 days. And then those were getting like shit views. And then I was like, all right, man, people only want to see negative shit. I was talking about like, oh, maybe quitting motovlogging. I wasn't really gonna quit, but just fucking, you know, I was just pissed.
Right.
And then I never uploaded it. And then it's like, I was like looking at all the motovlogs that I did recently, and I was like looking at the numbers. And then I posted the video of like my bike crashed, and then that's fucking almost at 900 views already. And I'm like, all right, that's fucked up. How quickly that jumped up in views, like, but no one watches the motovlogs and shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it works nowadays, and unfortunately, it sucks. You know, for those of us that have been doing this for a while, you know, like, you know, we want to make content. We don't, you know, because I think it's that, you know, we came from a time when motovlogging was different, right? It wasn't all fucking clickbaity, like, you know, oh, I found a briefcase full of money, or oh, I died today. Not clickbait, click here. You know what I mean? Or it's not bash your fucking mirrors in every video and et cetera, right? But if we've noticed, like, those are the channels, these new channels, upcoming channels are the ones getting the clicks, they're getting the views, they're getting the subscribers, right? And unfortunately, like, people like us, man, nobody cares about it anymore, dude. Like,
yeah.
So it sucks though.
I thought it was like, you know, like I was growing at a pretty fast rate, you know, as it was. And then but I'm just like naturally crazy, so I just fucking tell my crazy stories and shit. And then then this crash happened. But I was more pissed. I was like, damn, I was just starting to get slow fucking. I was hitting balance point wheelies, you know, second gear stand-ups at like 25 miles an hour, and like riding them bitches, fucking like literally like the day before my crash. But so Primo says, why did you ride that day? Just out for a ride. It was actually so I just started this new job. My first week I put in a 60-hour work week, and that was the first day I got off early of work. It was the first time I got off work early. And then I was like texting my girl, I was like, yo, I'm gonna go for a ride real quick. And then I had plans to meet up with my boy like after, like two of my friends after. And then fucking not even 15 minutes later I crashed my bike.
Yeah.
So fuck, I don't even know why I was riding that day.
Because you ride probably every day.
Oh, yeah,
or nearly every day.
I ride every day, but yeah, I had, well, no, or not. I don't know why I rode that day. So I live in Elgin, then it's like, you know, South Elgin, then fucking St. Charles, whatever. So I was supposed to stay in Elgin and meet up with my boys and shit. And then fucking, so I don't know why I rode 2 towns away and then was gonna come back instead of just riding around our hood and shit. Fucking, yeah, it was fucked up. So. And then like the path that I took is like not my normal route when I do go that way. So I don't know what the fuck was going on in my head that day.
You just riding, dude. I mean,
yeah, true.
There's days like, you know, I've actually hopped on the bike and, you know, ended up almost lost. Was like, where the hell am I? You know, and then pull over, you look at Google Maps, you're like, oh shit, what the hell? Damn, I'm way out here.
Yeah, right.
And you're out riding, man, just having a good time, enjoying yourself, man. You know,
I did your gaslight challenge one time. That shit was fun.
you know, I gotta bring that back, man. I keep forgetting, and then the time that I remember, it'll be in like December when the other side of the country is fucking is not riding due to weather. You know what I mean? Like I just always fucking forget. But thanks for reminding me.
Yeah.
Probably go try to shoot something like that.
I remember. Yeah, I did that shit one time. I ended up in bumfuck, dude. It took me like fucking 2 hours to go home.
Yeah. It's just a good thing, man. You know, because like during that time in motovlogging, I just, you know, I was meeting so many people in hangouts and shit, and I'm like, hey, man, you know, like, how long you been riding? Oh, I've been riding like 8 months. Oh, that's what's up. 8 months, man. How many miles you got on your bike? I got like 1,200 miles. Wait, what? Like, seriously? You're like, damn, dog. Like, yeah, you're not even put like 100 miles wow. Like, that's crazy, dude. Like, so that's kind of what made me decide to come up with like, yeah, Feel Like Fridays, man. Just ride somewhere until you feel like comes on, man. Why not? You know, helps you explore and just get out and ride.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, at the end of the day, man, people, you know, riding to everybody's not the same. You know, you have some people that get out there and go hardcore, and
you have those other people. Asian 08 Triple is. I tried to get him to start motovlogging. So I met this kid years ago, you know, because he was one of my subscribers, early subscribers. He just saw that I live in Illinois. And he's like, yo, bro, I do too. He lives like an hour away from me. He rode out, and then, you know, we rode through the city and stuff. I took him around like where I used to live in the city in Chicago. And then I don't know, I just started talking to him. Like I said, since I've known him, he's had 3 bikes. And then he went from like a CB, or not a CBR. Oh yeah, whatever, a CB 600F or something like that. Then he went to a Triumph Street Triple, and now he's got the BMW S1000 single R, all naked bikes. This kid, like, I ride, you know, in the snow, but not when it's like, you know, blizzards or nothing like that.
Right.
This kid, doesn't matter. Like, it could be a blizzard out. If there's, as long as you know, there's enough pavement for him to ride, he's riding.
Oh hell no.
He's had his bike not even a year. He already has 18,000 miles on it. I think he's only had it like 6 months. I think he said.
See, that's kind of like me, man. Wait, is he? Wait, how long has he been riding?
He's been riding, what, 4 years now?
Yeah, see, that's kind of like me, man. I like to, you know, especially with a new bike, dude. I'm gonna ride the piss out of that thing, dude. But you know, on the flip side of the coin, the thing that sucks about that is that you're putting a lot of miles on the bike, and so if you ever decide to try to like get rid of it or whatever, like the bike is, I'm not saying it's gonna be worthless, but I mean, it's like, hey, here's a bike, it's 3 years old, and it has 48,000 miles on it. People gonna be like, nah, I'm good, dude.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's the only problem with just constantly riding is if you ever get sick of the bike or want to get rid of it, it's just gonna have a fuck ton of miles on it. It's nothing you can do.
Yeah. Dude, and then he doesn't just commute on his bike. Like, he goes for like legit, like, you know, rides, like joy rides and shit. Fucking, you know, like how we come home from work, it's like, all right, hop on the bike for a little bit. He does that shit, except he commutes on his bike. Like, he almost never drives his car.
Right. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I commute full time, but you know, so I mean, I live in California, dude. It's like,
yeah, true.
Doesn't rain here. Like, I don't think it's rained here since like January or some shit. Right.
What do you think about me riding again?
You riding again? I say it's. I mean, everybody's different, man. I know what it was for me after my major crash, right? Where I got airlifted out of the canyons and all that shit. Was in the hospital for a couple of days. Like, and I remember the first time I rode after that was when Cali Girl had moved to another location. And granted, it was only like a 1.5 mile ride, if that, probably. And I told her I would ride, and I'll never forget, dude. I was shook, bro. right? I'm like, and it was late at night, so it's like wasn't that many people out, and like I was shook, man. Like I was scared, bro. Like, but you know, as I got halfway to her home, like I was like, okay, it ain't so bad. It ain't so bad. And then a couple days later, I came back and rode a little bit more. But you know, it depends on you, man. Like you definitely don't want to get out there and try to you know get back on the bike quicker than you're ready. You know, because
what was your damage during your crash?
I had a collapsed lung, some internal bleeding, and still to this day I don't have full range of motion in my right wrist. So like when I can't full throttle just using my wrist, I gotta like do as much as I can with the wrist, and then I have to like use my fingers to roll the throttle like the last 30 or so percent. But yeah, that was it for me, man. I got lucky, dude. You know, and the other thing too, I don't kind of like in your boat, dude. Like I don't remember. You know, I came to on the side of the road talking to somebody in a car, and I was just like, hey. Well, like I wasn't in the car. I was just standing on the side of the road talking to somebody who was in a car. And I guess they had called the police, and they're like, "Oh, police is coming." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then soon thereafter, I realized, like, wait a minute, dude. Like, I'm wearing a helmet, I'm wearing gloves and a jacket. Like, wait, what? Oh shit! Like, where's my bike? And then I realized, like, oh god, I was riding, you know. But yeah, I think bike was all fucked up, totaled out, and yeah, it took me about 4.5, 5 months before I got back to riding again.
Damn. You know what's crazy though? Like fucking, I was like saving up to finish modding my bike, and then I was literally like the last thing I was gonna do was buy, you know, the rear left-sided handbrake, and then you know a caliper for the and then the caliper mount for the back. You know, I basically wanted a left-sided rear handbrake so I could do stand-up wheelies with both feet on the back pegs.
Okay.
And then I was gonna, and then so I have the handbrake for that, like the stunt handbrake, and then I was gonna buy the non-foldable rear pegs, and then I was gonna do like a vinyl wrap kind of, and then just steel braided brake lines, like just have everything colored and shit, and that was it. And then I was done with my bike. So then I was waiting on that my check the week I crashed. I was gonna buy the last parts. And then fucking, I was also saving up to move to Florida. Fucking, so I was saving up 6 months rent. And then fucking, I already had a third of it saved up. And then fucking, so it was only going to take me like another fucking like month. And then I was moving to Florida, bringing my bike with me and shit, and then fucking crashed.
What the hell was you going to do in Florida, bro?
Oh, dude, I got,
I don't like Florida.
Oh man,
just crazy shit happened in Florida, man.
Fucking, I was living in Florida for a little while.
Oh, did you? Nice.
But oh yeah, man, I got a bunch of hoes down there, a bunch of friends down there. Like, I got a crib down there, but I was gonna fucking get my own apartment and shit.
Gotcha.
But yeah, fucking. So I was gonna bring the bike just so I have riding season all year round and shit. But crash instead. And then I'm like, fuck. And then so everyone's like, yo, you still moving down? Like, I ain't got no bike. Hell no, I'm not moving down somewhere where it's riding season all year without no bike. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I get it that Florida's year-round riding, but nah, not really though. They got rain and stuff you got to deal with. Got to worry about that over here in Cali.
We got blizzards over here, so.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, you'll take, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm saying, man, you come out here to Cali, man. Everything's good over here, bro. Rains like 15 times a year. Yeah, like you ride all the time.
My boy Keenan, fucking, he was living with me for a little bit too, but like he used to live in LA. Fucking, I don't know, some fucking valley. I don't know the fucking where he lived at. He was somewhere in the hills. His parents had a paid off house there. He was living up there. This fucker blew 40 racks. Came back here.
God damn.
Fucking, you know, he had his dad passed, so fucking he had life insurance money. He blew through it all. But so he was living with me, and he was saying he was gonna move back out to LA and shit. And he's like, "Yo, you're coming with me, bro?" I was like, "All right." That motherfucker gets locked out now. So now he's in jail over here. I'm like, "All right, bro, come on, man."
Well, damn.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Nah, just some goofy shit. You know, he went off his meds and went a little crazy. But but yeah, man, fucking so yeah, I don't know. I was talking to my mom. This is like a little bit like fucking, I don't know, maybe about like a week ago. Before I knew that I had permanent brain damage. So I thought I just had a brain bleed, but I didn't know that you know, tissue was gonna die and shit. But so I was hoping that I was gonna go see my brain surgeon, and then he was gonna tell me that my brain shifted back together, my brain stopped bleeding, and my brain swelling was down. So I'm like hoping for good news. I go in there and he's like, you know, you're you have permanent brain damage, this, that, this. I'm like, well, that's fucked, dude. My stomach like jumped up in my throat. I almost threw up. And then my mom was pissed that I wanted to ride again, because it almost took her baby, this, that, this. Because I lost my sister before. And then so they were telling my mom, like he only has a 5% chance of living. Oh, and then, they told her, we don't know if he's going to make it through the night, this, that, this. So she was preparing on bearing her second child. So she was tweaking. And then fucking, so then she asked my brain surgeon, can he ever ride a motorcycle again? And he's just a dick. He yells at me for everything. He's like, no. I'm like, man. And then he told me that shit. Dude, he could tell you good news and it just sounds bad just because the way he is.
It sucks.
Yeah. So then he tells me this shit, dude, I almost fucking threw up. And then like fucking, yeah. So now I still want to ride. Like I still be like watching like motor vlogs and shit. But I'm like, yeah, man, I just want to ride, but I don't got a bike. And then I'm not gonna drop, another 6 racks on a fucking bike.
Yeah, at least not right now, man. Got to give your body time to heal, man. Even like when I had my high side crash, it was like a month later, dude. And I happened to go to a little picnic, like in the park and shit. And fucking me and my boy started tossing this football around. So then he threw it off to the side and I go running after it. Man, every like little injury that I had fucking immediately came back. And I was like, oh shit. Like what the fuck, dude? And then for the rest of the day, I was limping around the park. And they're like, man, you all right? I'm like, bro, I thought I was ready, but I wasn't, because the whole time I'd been just walking around, and everything was good to go. But dude, the moment I tried to run, that's when I realized like, ooh, yeah, no, you gotta take it easy. Yeah.
And right now, I don't know. All right, so because I broke so I guess you have 3 little bones in your ear, and then I guess they're like the size of like, I don't, the tip of your finger or some shit like that, but they're really hard to break. But I broke all 3 of them somehow.
Okay.
But so all I hear is like that buzzing noise in your ear all day, and it feels like it won't pop. It feels like there's water in there. And then so. I don't know if it's that or if it's my pills. So when I look up, I get dizzy, and then like room spins dizzy. Like when you drink too much and you get the room spins.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, and then if I like tilt my head to the right, I get the dizziness. And then if I just stand up, fucking I'm dizzy. Or sometimes I could be just standing up and then start walking and I get dizzy. So I don't know. All this shit's gotta go away before I do anything. But they finally cleared me to drive a car, but I still have to get the doctor's note that says I can legally drive a car. But and after that, then like the weird thing is like I still have ATVs and shit. I rode my ATV no problem. But then I was just like, fuck, do I like hop on a motorcycle? Because a 4-wheeler is different than 2 wheels.
True.
And then I know my ass, like, fucking, I'm gonna be like, bitch, I was a pro at doing stand-up wheelies. Here I go. Fuck it.
Yeah, because the thing is, man, if you got into an accident right now, bro, that would not be good.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if you saw my Instagram. I was just in a car accident again today.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
How fast were you going?
Oh, no, man. Fucking, so traffic was stopping in front of us. this fucking bitch fucking hit the car behind us, and he plowed right into us. Fucking and then I wasn't wearing a seatbelt, but like we were like stopped, and then traffic was slowing down. So I think the fact that I wasn't wearing a seatbelt like saved my ass. Because fucking if I was wearing a seatbelt, just the whiplash in my fucking head, you know, at least my body like went forward with me and shit.
Right.
But so I had to rush back to the fucking hospital because I'm not gonna play with my brain and shit. Because my neurologist was telling me like no fucking like you can't even hit my fucking head, this, like anything will fucking kill me, basically type shit. You know, liquor will kill me, this will kill me, that'll kill me, this, you know, I'm like, all right, man.
Right.
And then you know, they were saying that if I got into a car accident, like I'll fucking die. And then I wasn't expecting to get fucking rear-ended today, you know. And then yeah, so I had to go back to the hospital, had to do a brain CT scan, and then they said it looked the same as last time. I'm like, that fucking doesn't tell me shit. Like, right. I'm like, what about like tonight? Like right now, I'm afraid to go to sleep and shit. Like, fucking. So I don't know. I had my cousin come over and shit. I'm like, yo, check up on me, make sure I'm still breathing and shit.
Cool. You got family out there riding for you.
Yeah. That's crazy. And my bitch, like, she went to bed early. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, she usually like sleeps over every night and shit. I'm like, where you at? Yeah.
Well, do you have like doctor's appointments that you got to go to like on a regular basis or what?
Dude, I go to the doctors almost every day. Like I go to physical therapy. It was 5 times a week, and then now it's 3 times a week. And I have a ear, nose, throat doctor, finger doctor, shoulder doctor, brain doctor. Yeah. Dude, literally from like head to toe. Oh, I have an eye doctor too because I went blind.
Damn.
Yeah, it was fucked up. And then they were estimating my body hit the pavement at 80 miles an hour. The police said, or the police were like, he was doing 130. Like, you dick. And then my neurologist, my brain doctor, was telling me, he's like, if this kid crashed at 130 miles an hour, he's like, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
Right. Yeah.
I would have been splattered on the floor, like, cause yeah, I hit the car, my helmet flew right off. And then you look at the fucked up thing is you look at my helmet. There's barely any scratches on it. I was wearing the Icon Striker vest, and then there's barely any scratches on that either. They cut my clothes off me though.
They did that shit to me too.
Yeah, they're like, trust me, you wanted us to cut that off. They were telling my parents. They're like, it was dripping with blood.
Wow.
And they even cut my basketball shorts because I don't wear boxers or nothing. I only wear basketball shorts. And then they cut those bitches off me too. They're like, yeah, for the blood from his head and his ear, I guess it made it all the way down my back and like just soaked my shorts too.
Huh.
Yeah, and then the bottom of them, because my knee, like, I was fucked up. So what am I gonna do about the bills? I don't know. I'm fucked.
You gonna do about the what?
So Anthony Glisson says, what are you gonna do about the medical bills?
Well, I mean,
I have medical insurance, but I don't know how much they're covering. Bro, my last day, the day I got out of the hospital, cost over $7,000. And then they didn't like I had to have a CT scan every day. You know, so that shit's expensive. Fucking, and then just my ambulance ride alone was $3,000. So just before I even made it to the hospital and the day I left the hospital cost over $10,000. And then I was in the hospital for 3 weeks. And then that's not including fucking physical therapy, surgery, you know, and all these follow-up doctors. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, it ain't easy, man. It ain't cheap at all. I want to say for me, it was like right around $9,000 a day or something like that.
Oof.
You know, I did I don't know, it was a CAT scan, MRI, one of them fucking things where, you know, they fucking gave you like needle injection, and then they fucking laid on your back and you went into some machine and they're like, don't fucking move.
Yeah, that's
for like
was
like
it the
an
one that went
hour.
around your head? Oh, the MRI. The MRI is the long one, and then the CAT scan's like a smaller one. But yeah, they also had to do. All right, they also had because you have heart ventricles, you know. So they wanted to make sure my heart ventricles didn't collapse, and then you have ventricles in your brain. They had to do full body scans like MRIs too. Like they had to check my whole internal organs, my heart. I was hooked up to machines like fucking literally the whole time.
Yeah, I remember when I was in the, I guess the MRI or whatever, like I got sick.
Really?
Whatever they gave me, it made me throw up. And she's like, "Can you stop moving, please?" And I was like, I didn't feel good. We don't feel good. She's like, can you please stop moving, sir? We're almost done. And I was just like, I'm gonna throw up. I was like, I need something. I'm going to throw up. And eventually, she came over there and gave me something. She's like, oh wow. I was like, no, I don't. Whatever y'all fucking stuck me with, yeah, shit's fucking with me right now. And it was funny, dude. Like, I felt like I felt I had a handle on everything, right? Like when I finally came to, because like here's the thing, like I don't remember my accident or anything, but I wasn't knocked out, I wasn't unconscious, right? Like I was conscious, but I don't remember anything. And like I said, I started remembering when I was on the side of the road talking to somebody, and like from that point up until like I got to the hospital, I felt like I had a handle on things. Like I remembered everything was good. And then they started fucking pumping me full of shit. Next thing you know, I'm just like, like, and it's like 1 minute I'm in one room. I'd wake up again. I'm in another room. I'm like, dude, what in the actual fuck is going on? I'm like, excuse me, what time is it? She's like, oh, it's like 3:30 in the morning. I'm like, huh, all right. And bam, I'm back out. And then I wake up and I'm fucking in another. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, it was a blur once I got to the hospital. But before I got to the hospital, I was all happy because it was like first time I got to ride on a helicopter and shit. But I was all pissed off because they had my head in a neck brace, and so I couldn't look out. And I crashed in October, so it was kind of chilly here. And plus, I was up in the mountains, so it was like probably like 50s. So at altitude, it was cold. And to have all my clothes fucking cut off, I remember like shivering and shit. He was like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "I'm fucking cold." And he was like, "Oh, okay." And he grabbed some blanket and threw on me while we were on the airplane or the helicopter flight and shit. But I don't know, man. I don't like hospitals, dude. I really don't.
Yeah, fuck no. That's what, dude. I was so scared like that today that they're gonna fucking inpatient me again. Like fuck, And then like and I didn't even go to the right hospital. The hospital I went to is not a trauma hospital. And then my other friend's a nurse. So they're over here like, well, we're ready to airlift him at any time. They're like, we can handle this, but we have brain surgeons on staff right now. And this, that. And then this guy's over here talking like, usually if you have a brain injury, they have to relieve the pressure and cut your skull open. They didn't even fucking do that for me. They're like, if we put him under, he won't come out. And then so basically I healed myself. Fucking they never cut that. The only surgery they did was on my finger. And then they put something in me to breathe for me, or like they were breathing for me, but I was breathing naturally still.
Right. Okay.
But because of the anesthesia and then the brain injury, in case I didn't wake up. And then yeah, so I guess the only way to come out of anesthesia is oxygen. And then so yeah, they were fucking breathing for me for a little bit. But I didn't die or anything. No, my heart never stopped beating. But yeah, fucking shit was crazy. I don't remember it. Yeah, wrong hospital. But they were ready to helicopter me at any point, and then fucking they had life support on standby. Fucking yeah, it was fucked up. But they took me to the wrong hospital. They didn't even think from the crash that my crash site was less than 2 miles away from the hospital. They didn't think I was gonna make it to the hospital. When I made it to the ER, they told the police that I was gonna die. They shut down the road, like because the road's a major highway, so they shut it down. They only do that obviously for deaths. And then yeah, everybody was freaking out. And then fucking yeah, like fucking 5 days later, here I am. I was like speaking like gibberish pretty much.
Right.
I didn't know who my mom was. I didn't know who my sister was. Then the one girl that I dated for like fucking like 6 years, she was like, "Do you remember who I am?" And I said, "The biggest pain in my ass." And then I went back, then I said, and then I went back to sleep. Fucking and then like so I guess with people with brain injuries, you know, their irritability and then aggression is really high, and their sexual arousal is really high. I
Whoa.
kept screaming, "Send me nudes, send me nudes." And then I turned to my other ex-girlfriend who I'm like with now, and I kept saying, "Call me daddy, call me daddy." And then
this motherfucker trying to turn up in the hospital.
yeah, and then fucking I guess I slapped some girl in the boob, and then I turned to the nurse and I was like, "You got a," or what I say? I was like, "You got a boyfriend?" And then I don't know what she said, and then I was like, "Oh, are you working late tonight?" And then my sister's like, "Why? Do you like her?" And then she's like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend." I was like, "Yeah, you like boys with brain injuries?" Like fucking hinted at that I'm her boyfriend, and ooh, fucking my sister. But yeah, and then I was like, "The stingrays are sending me nudes," and I'm like, "What the fuck does that even mean? Like, the fuck the stingrays are sending me nudes?" Like,
Oh, it's funny, dude.
other than that, I don't remember shit. And then, oh, dude, they put a fucking catheter in my dick,
So,
dude. And then I kept pulling on it, and then the nurse is like, she's like, "Stop pulling on it, it's gonna fall off." I was like, "I've had my dick for 24 years, it's never fallen off." Like what? And then like, yo, there was I remember this like, but barely. I remember like this, you know, this nurse. You could tell she was it was a female, but you can tell that, you know, she was a lesbian, and she was definitely like the male. She was more butch.
So dyke.
Yeah. And then so like with brain injuries, like, you know, your aggression and this and that, but I remember her shaking me and like fighting with me, like, because I didn't want to roll over because I had to take my seizure medicine, and it tasted like shit. Like, dude, it tasted like fucking I was drinking gasoline and bleach mixed together with shit in it. Like, it tasted like doo-doo. And then she was like shaking me. Like, I have a broken shoulder and a brain injury and a broken skull and bleeding, gushing blood out of the back of my head. And she was shaking me. I'm like, "Get this dyke off me." I was like, and then she was like, "You will not speak to me like that. You will apologize to me right now." I was like, "You're butch." And then like fucking, I guess, you know, she left, and then my mom requested a different nurse. And then because of, you know, she's pushing on my shoulder, my broken shoulder. And then like when they tell me this later, like, and they were telling me how mean I was, and then like I feel bad and shit, but because I'm really not like that, but then I guess there was one time, they have like those swinging tables that come over your bed, and my mom put it in the way, and like it was like blocking my knee, and I fucking just snapped, and I started punching the fucking table. I broke the fucking table. And then they wouldn't let my mom come to they kicked my mom out of the hospital. And the most fucked up part about it is all right, so, you know, I got two friends, you know, my boy Tyrone, my boy fucking E. And then so they're obviously fucking black and this and that. So at the time there was a hostage situation at the hospital. And I'm fucking morphined up. Yeah, there was a hostage situation. Google this shit. Delnor Hospital. There was a fucking hostage situation. And then I'm on morphine. So then all of a sudden I hear, like, I know that this hostage situation is going on while I'm in the hospital. Then all I hear is, "They only shot him because he was black." So I'm thinking they fucking shot my friend. Dude, I flipped the fuck out. I started flipping the fuck out. They sent security into my room, and SWAT is in the hospital. Fucking, they sent the SWAT team in to kill this dude. Because he was from the jail. They took him from the jail. Yeah, yo, Anthony, I was there. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, so
it
I don't
says
the chant.
inmate was left unshackled, guard ran and hid.
Yep. So
So an inmate.
this guy was in the county jail, and then he had to go to the hospital for something.
Okay, I get you now.
Yeah.
Right.
The corrections officer took him out of his shackles, and then the guy took the correction officer's gun, and then the correction officer hid, and then he ended up raping a woman, like two nurses or something like that. And then SWAT team came in and killed him. And then like he was a black male, and then so I'm fucking morphined up. I have a brain injury. Everything's fucking confusing as shit to me. Fucking all I heard is they only shot him because he's black. And I'm thinking, these like my boys and shit. Fucking like they shot my boys, dude. I was ready to fucking like kill somebody. Fucking I hopped up out of bed and they were flipping the fuck out. They sent some dude in my room with fucking some ginger fuck. I just wanted to yell, "Oh, Doyle rules!" But then I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna do? Trust me, like fucking injury or not, like I'm gonna fuck you up. And then they're like, thank God my sister came in. She's like, it wasn't your friends. It wasn't your friends. I'm like, where's E? Where's Tyrone? And then fucking if my sister didn't come in, oh God, dude, I was gonna take my fucking heart rate monitor and fucking crack somebody with that bitch.
Oh, that's funny.
Dude, it was fucked up. But yeah, you could fucking Google that shit. They fucking killed his ass. Raped a nurse that was the wife of the Aurora police officer. Yeah.
There it is. That's the guy.
I was in the hospital during this fucking takeover. So you gotta think, these nurses have to deal with my fucking ass fucking being violent and fucking confused, and then saying some sexual ass shit. And then they got this fucking shit going on.
He was drinking liquid cleaner.
Yeah.
He was drinking
plastic off.
Yeah, to get out of the jail.
Oh fuck. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. Damn.
Bro, I was thankful as a motherfucker that it wasn't my boys and shit. Because these motherfuckers, I grew up with them. Like the one dude, actually, you could see him in my video, the building the stunt bike video. That's my boy E. And then my boy Tyrone. Fucking me and him, we used to hang with the gang. Fucking, dude, we've known each other a long ass time. We like fucking, that's like my brother. Fucking shit. So but somebody fucking with him, fuck that. Like, bro, we clap pistols around here. Fuck it. Get it how you want it. Like, no, but fucking man, no, it's man, fuck it. Yeah, I just remember like waking up in the hospital and they told me like, you were in a motorcycle accident, you have a brain injury. And then I was like, well, where's my bike? Like,
right? It's like the first where's the bike, dude? You don't give a shit about nothing else.
They're like, it's totaled. And I'm like, no, it's not. And I was like, there's no way I crashed my bike. Like I like didn't believe them. And then they were telling me that I was taunting the police doing wheelies. And then I was like, bullshit. I was like, ask E. He knows I don't fucking taunt the police doing wheelies and shit. I'm like, there's kids around here that do that. And fucking, I refuse to ride with them because they do that shit. And then fucking on the 6th, one of them was on fucking what's the motorcycle compilation channel? Fuck.
Moto Madness.
Moto Lunatics or what? What's the other one?
Yeah, it's probably
Moto Madness. He was on Moto Madness. This kid lives in my town. I used to be friends with him. He was on Moto Madness. The cop was walking up to his bike and then he booked it. He fucking got arrested and shit in the same town that I crashed, fucking because of fucking Moto Madness. But yeah, so I was like telling my parents and my boy, I was like, fucking, he knows I don't ride with those kids because they fucking taunt the police and this and that. Yeah. And then so fucking everything that they were telling me was like, I was like, nah, man, that's not me. That's not me. Like I'm a better rider than that. I know I didn't crash. And then I looked down, like I got my fucking fingers all sewn up, my shoulders fucking broken and shit. That was when I started like coming to like my brain was like actually under my control again for a little bit. It was weird, but yeah, man. And then when they released me from the hospital, they had to do a final brain scan the day before I left. And then the first, I don't know, E-Frame, I don't know if you saw that, if my Snapchat that day, for 2 or 3 days after I got out of the hospital, I felt like I was in like a dream state, and then I just kept asking Snapchat if I was alive, and asking all my friends like and like all my like but and it was like fucked up too. Like I had like 4 of my ex-girlfriends at the fucking hospital, and then like a couple of the girls that I was trying to get with, fucking they were fighting and shit. Like,
Bringing drama to the hospital, God.
Oh yeah, I'm up here passed out, like fucking, But yeah, I didn't think I was alive. Like I thought like I was just in heaven, fucking just down here to check on my family real quick, and fucking yeah, man. And then it wasn't until my fucking friend snapped me his fucking out of shape body and shit. I'm like, ew. I'm like, he's like, yeah, you're in heaven. I'm like, if you just send me that, I know I'm in hell. Like, fuck out of here. Joe fucking, ooh. You got rolls in places I didn't even know you could have rolls. Ooh.
Hell.
Boy, hit the gym, man. And then he goes, girls love the dad bod. Like, you don't have the dad bod. You got some fucked up fucking muff, like fucking marshmallow looking ass shit. Like, what the fuck is that?
Sounds like
it looks like a 6-pack, but everywhere.
Like a 6-pack, but everywhere.
Yeah, like there's just so many pockets of fat everywhere. Like it's like so bumpy. I'm like, bro, what happened to you? He's like, bro, ever since Florida, he's like, I've just been eating a lot. Like, what the fuck? We've been back from Florida for like fucking like 7 months.
I mean, stress eating. I don't know. Shit, I've gained a lot of weight, man. Mine's mainly due to barbecue. A little different.
Dude, it was funny as fuck though. But then like, I don't know, the same motherfucker is like, he's like, I don't know why all these girls keep coming back to you. He's like, it's not the personality. He's like, it's gotta be the dick. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, yeah, but these bitches love my shit. Like, I'm sexy. Bitches love my shit. Yeah, was that my finger that you're looking at, Ibre?
Yeah, dude, that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, guys, check out my Instagram fucking if you want to see the pictures of all my bikes and shit like that. If you want to see my fucking poor baby, my bike. There it is. Ooh.
Dude, that's like
Ooh.
It like 90-degree just like snapped.
Oh yeah. The only thing that was holding my finger was the bottom skin of my finger and then the muscles. That's it.
Damn.
That's my plate. Shit's crazy.
Seems a little more than crazy. Seems painful.
Oh boy.
I like your naked bike, Dubs.
Oh, don't say that.
The only seat you have is the passenger seat.
Yeah, it flew off. They couldn't, dude, and some bullshit. They said they couldn't find my headlights. They couldn't find my speedometer. They couldn't find my seat. They couldn't find my, like, one of my ballasts for my headlights. And I'm like, dude, you motherfuckers are parting my shit out. Fucking one of my levers is gone. Fucking, yeah, I'm like, you fuckers are parting my shit out. The front tire is not even on my bike. Like, you are about to fucking take the front tire to my bike or the forks.
Well, usually, wait, where's your bike now? Is it back?
It's in his home.
It's still at the fucking tow yard because I'm fighting with these people's insurance, and I don't know if they fucking crushed it.
No, probably not. Not until it's said and done.
Well, they gave me a 10-day notice to remove it, to either pay them or fucking remove it. And I'm like, well, I was like, don't fucking crush my bike. I'm like, I'm fighting with their insurance. I'm coming to get it. And then the one dude's like, yeah, well, I'll give you $2 for it. Like, eat my ass. How's that sound? And then he wouldn't even. Oh, and they don't know where my keys are. Like, you fucking liars. All this shit is missing from my bike and my keys. Like, nah, I know what you're trying to do, slick.
I mean, usually the insurance is the insurance has a big hand into it. I mean, the insurance has to I think release the bike, but I mean I could be wrong. I'm not 100% sure here. I mean I've only totaled one bike.
Yeah, and fucking what else they say? I called my insurance company. I'm like, yo, fucking I was like, what's going on with my bike? They're like, oh well, we don't know what happened, but our system canceled your insurance. And then fucking right or like they're like, your payment didn't go through. I'm like, I'm on auto payment. I was like, I called you guys to set up my new policy and it canceled right before my crash. I'm like, how fucking suspicious.
Huh.
Yeah, it made no sense.
Stupid.
Yeah, man, shitty. So I'm like, dude, you know what? Fuck it. Like, that's why I ended up getting, 2 lawyers. And then fucking, because fuck that. I'm not fucking like filing bankruptcy at 20, because I just turned 24. Like, I'm not about to file bankruptcy at 24 years old because some dickhead caused me to fucking crash and almost die, and my insurance doesn't want to cover all of it. Because this is all going under my medical insurance. And then fucking whatever my percentage is, like, fuck that. I'm not gonna, like, if they're only covering 50%, I'm over right now. I'm over $100,000, and then fucking there's no way if it's fucking 50%. Yeah, I don't have like $75,000 just chilling here, and I'm not gonna fucking work a long ass time to fucking get it.
Right.
So it's like, fuck that. I'm gonna sue this dude's insurance. Pay for my bike. Pay for my fucking pain and suffering and shit.
I mean, well, that's usually how it goes. It's just like you get into an accident, and then your his insurance should have whatever coverage. He could have
bodily and then vehicular insurance.
Right, and all that shit. So hopefully he doesn't have like that $10 a month fucking cheap ass insurance.
Yeah, right. But fucking what else was I gonna say? But yeah, fucking this dude went to the hospital. I know he was gonna try to sue me. It's like, I hit the fucking ass end of your car. Eat my shit. And then it's like, you're the dickhead that pulled out in front of me. And then but yeah, like, I always hated people that fucking sue, but like, like, oh my god, you kicked my dog, I'm gonna sue you for fucking my dog's pain and suffering type shit, sue you for no reason type shit. But fucking, I almost fucking died, and then you're gonna make me file bankruptcy at 24. Fuck that.
I hope everything works out, man. I hope that dude's insurance kicks in or whatever, and it's at least to cover a big portion of it. But
yeah, because I mean, fucking whatever my my insurance pays, I just want him to pay the fucking remainder of it, like his insurance, and not even him.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Fuck. And fucking and then fucking then I have to live with the fucking long-term effects of my fucking
right. Just because everything's said and done, the crash is over, etc., etc. You're the one that, I mean, and here's the thing, right? You're still young, so but when you get 40, it's gonna be worse. It's not gonna be like a normal 40-year-old waking up with the average whatever pains. Now it's gonna be accelerated and amplified it later
well, I already have rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah, I know.
And then so now fucking add on top of these fucking breaks, and then fucking and then they fucking said I'm gonna have early Alzheimer's. So it's like, that's fucked.
Fuck. Yeah, that doesn't sound gangster.
Yeah, fucking then like fucking like I was pissed when I saw my bike and shit, because I, like, my boy was with me. He's like I know motherfuckers that work for fucking for tow yards. The police tell them to fuck up the bike beyond repair, or fucking steal parts off that bitch. He's like, motherfuckers do that. So I'm like, all right, I'm talking, I'm like, fucking, all right, you guys are fucking taking parts off my bike. All right, you're gonna come here fucking soon, and you're gonna find parts missing off your fucking tow truck. We'll see how you like that shit. Eye for an eye. You're gonna steal from me. I'm gonna steal from back. Yeah. I'm not gonna do it, but fuck. That's just fucking, fucking gangbanger talk type shit. Like, folks, get him. Ooh. Like, all right, I'm gonna get his ass. Like, ooh.
That's fucked if the yard's trying to fucking do that to you.
Oh yeah. Like, how the fuck is my tire off my bike? You want to tell me I snapped my axle? Yeah, right.
Like the rim or just the tire?
No, the whole rim is not even connected to the bike, and my brake's not connected either. It's not. It looks a little fishy to me. Like, if you looked closely at it, you'll see that the wire is undone. My fucking everything's just fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be one of those things where they know if they get it back to the yard before the insurance gets out there to take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? Then.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I mean, because all the insurance is going to do is show up on a day, take pics, or they're going to they're going to take pictures, send to the insurance, and go from there or whatever. But
yeah, if you look on Ephraim's screen, you could kind of see fucking part of my bike.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Poor exhaust, man. You just had that.
Yeah, I know. And you know what's fucked up? I did an oil change a week before my crash.
Oh, dude, I had brand new tires on my fucking bike when I totaled it, dude. I had definitely less than like 1,000 miles, and I was just like, well, can I get the fucking tires back? They were like, no. It's like, fuck.
Fuck that. No.
I got the tires back, dude.
They won't even. I was like, fuck it. If you're totaling my bike out, let me take a crowbar to my back seat. And because have you ever heard of like the bells that your loved ones buy you?
Right.
The motorcycle bells.
Yeah.
Supposed to bring you good luck and this and that. I have one from my mom, and then one from my dad. And then I was like, let me fucking pop this seat off. Fucking, since you guys magically lost my fucking keys, fucking let me fucking pop the seat off so I can get my bell. No, whatever property in that bike you can't get until you pay.
Yep.
It's like, listen here, you fucking crackhead, before I knock the rest of the teeth out of your fucking mouth. I'm popping this bitch open. You can't touch it. Fucking bitch, what? I still got the title. That's my motherfucking shit.
Yeah, it was kind of like something similar they told me, but the people out there, I was like, look, if it looks like the picture or whatever the fuck she said, or I can't remember, but I wind up getting some stuff off of the bike, not off the bike, but out of the tail and stuff. I forgot what it was. I know my toolkit was one of them. I was like, well, Dan, can I at least give him a toolkit? Like, shit. Like, didn't come with one. I actually had to pay for that. So, get that back. Dude was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Damn, man. I don't know. Man, oh, yeah, look, there's the probes hooked up to my body and shit. There's my eye. Oh, boy. Damn, Ephraim just going through all the pictures and shit. Oh, man, that's fucked up. But yeah, man, I just wanted my fucking bells out. Fucking, I don't even know what the fuck else is in my fucking, thing. And then, you know what else is like fucked up too? Like fucking, I just got a brand new fucking e-cig and shit. That bitch was like $120, and that's missing. I'm like, I'm pretty sure, and a bottle of e-juice. I'm pretty sure it was under the tail.
Bro, what the hell you spending that kind of money on a fucking? Come on, bro. I spent like, how much I spent for this fucking thing? Like $70? No, $65, man.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't buy it.
Wow.
But it was new. And then, yeah, I had just gotten that bitch, and then fucking it went missing. I'm like, I fucking either you motherfuckers jacked that out of my pocket, Or fucking it was in that tail and you
Or
fucking
it's on the side of the road somewhere, busted up in 28 pieces.
right. Oh no,
That happens too, because I remember when I went back to my crash a year later, dude, I found fucking carbon fiber pieces and shit still out there. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, wait, I think I actually saw that video.
Yeah, dude, as a vlog I put on there. Like I literally hadn't went back out to that canyon until that day, and I went back out there. It was like a year later, and I'm just walking around.
I remember that. Oh, that's another thing too. I have a lot of memory loss, not just from the crash. Like, as bad as it is, like most people that watch my videos, like I was fucking gang and shit. Ooh, fucking. But I don't remember a lot of the gang shit, whatever. And then fucking, I had two homies that were fucking shot and killed. Like this shit, fucking Chicago. You know how it is. Fucking I don't remember like the last time I seen them both alive. Fucking what else? Yeah, I was trying to think of like other shit. Man, I can't even remember like some of the words to my favorite songs and shit. Problems. I'm having some problems with speech. Like I'll fuck up like a word or two here and there. Blurry vision. Like yeah, right now, like yeah, it's just still fucked up. And then like yeah, so your right side, your temporal lobes has a lot to do with fucking memory. And I fucking completely damaged my one right side. It's pretty much fucking 100% damage to my temporal lobe. A little bit of my parietal lobe and then frontal lobe on the right side. All fucking right side damage. So that's fucked. But yeah, my fucking e-cig was in my pocket. I'm pretty sure because I always ride with it in my pocket in case I want to pull it out and hit it. And then my iPhone was in my pocket, but I have my iPhone. I mean, it wasn't my iPhone either. It was my friend's. But I just had bought it off him fucking like a month before the crash.
Yo, you still got a E-frame or full screen? I said you still have E-frame full screen.
Oh shit!
God damn it, Dubs.
Not bad, dude. Were you looking at porn?
Maybe.
Oh shit! Now I'm not gonna be able to do a hangout for another 6 months.
That would suck.
You know what's funny as fuck though? All right, so I got like a couple safes and shit, and then and I opened up one of my safes and I had 2 phones in there. I'm like, I want to see what's on this phone, and I found some old pictures of old boy back in the day and shit I used to like fuck with. I was like, oh shit, man, I was a fucked up kid, like. And then I'm like, damn, I'm finding like I had a bunch of money and shit back in the day. I'm like, where the fuck is that now? Like, come on.
Shaking my head.
Oh yeah, dude, don't worry, I'll send it to you on Snapchat, bro. I'll show you some of the shit I found. And then I was like, damn, where's my other phone to find like my other pictures I had on my other phone? Ooh. So then today, I was like, because I didn't know if I was gonna die. I was like, fuck that. I don't want my mom to see this shit if I fucking die today. I fucking snap both them fucking phones and shit. And then I still gotta find my third phone, my third old phone. I'm gonna snap that bitch when I find it.
So are you looking at trying to ride again or what? Possibly?
Yeah, I want to. Like, it's fucked up. Like, when I watch motovlogs, like, I always did this like weird thing. Like, when I was excited, I scratched the side of my head, like the sides of my head, both sides at the same time. But now I can't do that because I have a broken fucking skull. But like, I don't know. I've been watching motovlogs and shit, and then I like get that like excitement again, and I still want to ride, but then like part of me is like fucking like scared too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. You'll just have to let it come back to you. Kind of, over time, man. Like eventually you gotta throw your leg back over a bike and then test it out to see. I mean, you may literally get on there and be like, okay, yep, nope, I'm done. Fuck this. Like, not worth it. You know what I mean?
My brother's Harley, like fucking, it's just sitting because he bought a Harley because I had my bike, and then fucking so he's working in Texas right now, And then so I sat on his bike. I was like, I'm down. I was like, I want to ride again, but it's damn sure not gonna be no Harley. Like for real. It's a sport bike or nothing. And then I said on my friend's fucking ZX14, like it ain't gonna be this. Hell no. It ain't gonna be no 1,000 right now. I'm going back to 600. Like I want it to be another 2008 R6R.
Man, you might as well go like 17 or something, man. Get something.
Nah, 2008 R6 is still the only 600 to break 170.
Indicated, or are we talking?
Yeah. No, like fucking, like legit. Fucking look it up. Look up 2008 R6 170. They didn't. They tested all the fucking bikes. Fucking yeah. And then the closest one was a 636, and it was 171 or something like that. And then the R6 hit like 172.3 or something like that.
Huh. I would have thought it would have been the like my year, the 07, because on paper I think the 06, 07 made more power, but
there was valve, right?
Huh?
You had titanium valves?
Yeah. So it made more power, but yeah, the titanium didn't last very long. So that's why that bike lasted 2 years. Because it's funny, right? It's like, I forgot what the years are. It's like 01 to 05 or something, and then 06 to 07, and then it's 08 to 14.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what? Yeah, they fucked up in 06 and 07. So
yeah, I don't remember what the difference was between the 08s. And because they dumbed it down in 09 because of some new law. But same motor and everything, but it was something about the 2008 was the only difference. They improved the mid-range and high range. And then like they dipped a little bit into the low range, like the top end of the low range.
okay.
That makes sense. But then yeah, like fucking, I don't know. And then it was like also funny, like I would race one of my friends had a Gixxer. Fucking I would smoke the shit out of him. And then fucking my boy TZ Moto, he raced a Gixxer, smoked the fucking Gixxer. And then my boy had a Daytona 675. Fucking, and I smoked him too. I'm like, this is all on a fucking an R6. And then fucking I'm like, yeah, like eat shit. I'm going back to the 2008 R6. And then my boy had the fucking CBR 600 F4. And I smoked. He had no chance.
Oh, the old one?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
he had absolutely zero chance.
It's kind of a fucked up. I mean, come on, dude. That's like Prius versus like that. Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, and then one of my other friends, he has a CBR 600 RR. I think it was at 2007, and then yeah, I beat him. The only race I've lost so far has been to a 1000.
Yeah, like the Gixxer 750 will definitely eat that ass.
One of my friends, Gixxer 750. I don't know. I know he had some motor problems, but he had just got it out of the shop. I beat his fucking Gixxer 750.
Yeah, that literally makes no sense.
Yeah, at all. And then look at my watch. You can if you look at my videos of the ones I did in Florida. My other friend, he bought a Gixxer 750, but then when you looked at the side of it, there was a peel, like you could see like the glue marks from the sticker before, and it was a 600. And I'm like, this bike refuses to wheelie. I'm like, this is not a 750. And then I saw the fucking torn off stickers. I'm like,
I mean, unless it had like a 750 motor, which I think for the most part is, you just drop out the 6, put in the 750 motor, because I want to say they share the same frame, but
it wouldn't wheelie at all. I'm like, and with the fucking get up, I'm like, my bike will smoke this. Like, you know how like you could just sit on a slower bike and then be like, yep, my bike will beat this. Yeah. Like I was riding his bike trying to fucking book it, and I was like, my bike will smoke this. But it was bad. And then fucking, I don't know. And then he's like the typical Gixxer dude. He's like, you wouldn't have crashed if you were on a Gixxer. I'm like, if I was riding a Gixxer, I'd be fucking dead right now. Like, he did big pussy. Like,
Sorry, I didn't get my fucking swing arm stretched and chromed out. My bad. Have to look into that next year. Shit's so funny.
dude, did you know they started doing somebody started making single-sided swing arms for the R6?
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, that actually looks kind of dope, dude.
It does, dude. I've been seeing pictures on Insta. I was like, I'm doing it. Like,
but then I'm sitting there like, fuck, now I got to get a new fucking stand for the bike because obviously the one that I have now ain't gonna fucking work. Like, bitch.
right?
But yeah, no, I've seen pictures of single-sided swing arms like years ago on the R6, and I was like, damn, like some look all right, but some of them look really, really nice. I'm like, shit, I'd love to have that, but on the flip side of the coin, and the thing is, like at the time, like I couldn't find any website or something of that nature that had pricing or anything of that nature like right there listed. So I was like, fuck, man, how much would this bullshit cost? And all I was thinking is like, dude, it's got to be a couple $1,000, man, like easily. I mean, because we're talking a swing arm, not like, I mean, it's not some cheap piece of, it's not like a replacement part, that you can get off eBay for,
Yeah, and that has to go with the suspension and shit.
Right. It's like, yeah.
Man, yeah, I wonder how much that would be. And there's probably you probably would have to come up with a little bit of stretch or something with it.
I don't know.
Or a chain. I don't know. It just doesn't seem, I don't know.
Well, whenever you start riding, just go ahead and pick one up. Let me know.
Yeah, right? And it falls off and I fucking die.
Right? Like, oh, God. Glad I didn't buy that.
Dude, and like the bad part is, like, I know myself. Like, I know I'm going to try to wheelie. Like,
I do the same shit.
I already did a wheelie on my ATV, and I was like, all right, I'm going to do a high chair wheelie, with your feet over the handlebars.
Right.
And I'm like, don't do that. Like, because fucking you're dumb. And then fucking luckily, I was like, all right, yeah. And then my dad's girlfriend was sitting there. She's like, no. Like, oh, thanks. And then she's got her CBR 1K sitting in there. Dude, this is bad. She bought her CBR 1K for $7,500. It's a 2007. They're still going for $9,500. And hers only, like that, with like 5,000 miles. Hers only has 1,100 miles on it.
Wait, what?
Yeah. She's Navy. She's been in the Navy since she was 18.
Oh, okay.
She has fucked up discs and her back's fucked. But she used to race the F2s, Honda F2s, the 600s. And then she went to F4 highs and shit. And then she wanted the 1K. She bought the 1K. We only rode like twice. And then, yeah. But the dude she bought it from, he was working here. He was from Mexico, and he was sending all of his money to Mexico. And then he got deported. And then so it was the bike was still with his boss. And then his boss was like, all right, I'm selling it and sending the money to him. And then so she bought it. She rode it a couple times. And then her back she was still active in the military, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And then she rode it again, and she couldn't do it. So then she's like, how much should I sell it for? I'm like, there's listing fucking your bike for 95 with 5,000 miles. I was like, try to get fucking 10. Someone will come and be like 97.5 or something like that. Like, fuck it. And then I was like, either way, you're going to make a couple grand on it. I was like, good for you.
Right. That's a really good deal, though.
Yeah, and then
how many miles did it have? 1,000 or some shit?
1,150.
And do you ride at all? Nah, just
Well,
start up every Sunday, ride around the block, and then bring it back in.
Yeah, no, she bought it when I bought my bike, so a couple years ago, and then she was a full-time student. she has 3 kids, and then fucking military, and then so she's here and there, and then in school, and then fucking with the kids, and then my dad has two Harleys. Like he just bought, or well, not just bought, but he has a Fat Boy, and then he has a touring Harley. And then so she would just rather ride on the back of his bike so it doesn't cause her pain. And then
right,
fucking,
okay.
but yeah, she took it out every once in a while, but she just can't bear the pain of just being hunched over. So yeah.
That shit crazy, man.
But I was like, and then I was like, all right, I'll buy it. And then she's like, over my dead body. And I was like, and then, it was just my birthday. And so my dad's like, what do you want for your birthday? And then, so he gave me like a little bit of money. He's like, what are you going to, he's like, buy yourself some clothes. And I was like, or he's like, what store are you going to go buy clothes at or whatever? And then I was like, we're going to go to the Yamaha dealer. I was like, this is the down payment on my Yamaha R1. And then they flipped the fuck out. I was like, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm going back with the 600. Like 1000s are cool and all, but it's like, all right, your top speed's like 5 miles an hour faster than mine, and like you'll get up to speed a little bit quicker, but it's like I don't need all that shit. I like the fun of a 600. Like I rode my dad's girlfriend's CBR 1K more than she did, and it's not for me.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, to each his own, I guess, like
I mean, how long have you been on 600s for?
me?
Yeah.
Since 2013.
Oh, so 4 years.
About 3.5 or so.
Do you feel the need to upgrade?
Yes.
You want a 1K? Oh, you ride Cali Girls 1K.
Yeah, so I have experience with like, and it's not just like, hey, take it for the weekend. Like I had that bitch like for 2 months when my bike was down, and then every now and again when I'm having issues with the R6, like
What did happen to your R6? I didn't ask.
I don't know. I think this week I'm gonna try to take it in to see if I can get the I'm gonna see maybe if it's just a valve adjustment that's causing the problems, but there's still
How many miles you got on your bike?
59, almost 60.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your first valve adjustment on the R6 is supposed to be at, I think it's 18,000 miles, or 16,000, or 18,000, or 15,000, something
between like 18 and 25, depending on the manufacturer.
Yeah. I fucking totaled my bike I just broke over 14,000.
14?
Yeah. That fucking blows. I bought it with 8. Or no. Wait, no. I bought it with 4,500 or something like that. Yeah, actually, I can actually tell you the title right here. And I was like, fuck. I was like, you kidding me? Before the fucking the first valve adjustment. And then I was about to get the fucking plugs done. I was about to get my plugs done and then fucking crash it before it even needed its first plugs.
Yeah, I would say like the reason why I'm looking toward a 1000 is he was like, well, you're never gonna need, or you're never gonna be able to use all that power. Yes, that is true. However, I will never use all the power of 600 either. But I'm able to use more power on a 1000 over a 600.
Yeah, true.
And two, I just like the fact that, we lane split and shit out here in California. So, when you're lane splitting and some shit comes up and you wind up slamming on your brakes to slow down and you're like, ooh, can I make that gap? And then you want to shoot right through real quick. Like on a 600, you got to go from 6th to 3rd. On a leader bike, you just fucking twist the throttle, dude. Off you go. And
I always rode at 6,000 RPMs though on my R6.
Yeah, I got you. But yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, here's the thing, dude. Like, I could be in 6th gear, 70 miles an hour. You could be in 4th gear at 70 miles an hour. and we both fucking pull just wide open pull at that point, like I would slow walk you, and then once I hit probably about 120, 130, like deuces. Like I'm out. I'm out. And then from that point on, you'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Because I remember one time Lincoln was trying to race me, and I was two up. It was like I was riding Caligo's bike, and she was on the back, and I was just like, hey, hold on. She was like, what? I'm like, look at Lincoln, hold on. She was like, oh shit. She grabs me, and fucking, I was like in fourth, and he was in second, dude. I just fucking left him, dude. And I love that type of power. And the other thing that I like is the gearing on a fucking leader bike, dude. The fact that like her bike bounces off the rev limiter at 101 miles an hour, I love that.
Damn, yeah.
So you get more time doing wheelies. So
yeah, true.
So, you know what I mean? Like I get it, right? Like leader bikes, they are heavier, and for somebody like me out here, you know, if I go to the canyons, right, it's a bigger beast to throw around. But you know, asking her, because she came from a 600, and I was like, well, how do you feel about, you know, now that you've had a lot of miles? You know, she's put almost 30,000 miles on that bike in 4 years. And you know, I was like, how do you feel about it now? She's like, oh no, it's fine. She's like, I don't mind the weight anymore. She's like, in the beginning I did, you know, it was heavy, but now it's just like a normal bike. And she's like, I'm sure if I get on a, but here's the thing, dude. I will tell you this. It's hilarious. If we go to the canyons, she will not ride my R6. At least she won't ride it aggressively. Damn. She's afraid of it because of how nimble it is. She's like, I'm so not used to that it's fucking intimidating. And I'm like, seriously? And what's funny is riding a leader bike for an extended period of time, like consistently. I'm not talking jumping back and forth. Like hop on somebody's leader bike for 2 months and then jump on your R6. You'd be like, oh shit. Well, first off, you're gonna think like something's wrong with the bike, like the motor, like something's wrong with the motor. I'm not making power. Like, what the fuck is going on? But then the second thing you'll notice is when you go to lean that bitch around a corner, how fucking nimble it is, dude. Next thing you know, you're weaving in and out of fucking your lane and shit just because you're like, ooh, I like this, dude. Like, hell yeah. Then after a while, the power grows back on to you, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, this is how 600 behaves. But
that's how it was going from my R6 or my Harley, my brother's Harley, to my R6.
That's funny. But yeah, they're I don't know, dude. I want a leader bike because no matter, you know, how hard I ride my R6, dude, it'll never be to its limit. So why not get a bike that has more power,
dude? Fucking get racing valves.
Fuck that,
dude. Cam it. By cam.
That, dude. I'll just look, dude. For I mean, but see, now you're talking money, okay?
Yeah, but so is a full exhaust system.
Yeah, fuck that. I buy a bike, dude. That just, I'm sorry. They're like you know what's funny? Like cars and that, because I always love arguing with fucking car people, dude. Oh yeah, well, my fucking 600 horsepower GTR will fucking destroy a fucking leader bike. Like honestly, no, it won't, dude.
The fucking
800 horsepower GTR
won't even beat an R6.
Do what?
A fucking 600 GTR, 600 horsepower GTR won't even beat an R6. Dude, I raced a 900 horsepower Evo. I started in second gear. He beat me by one or two of the little like striped lines. I started in second.
Well, that's 900 horsepower. Here's the thing, no, because that you can't. Okay, 900 horsepower. I don't think you understand. Like, okay, I work, you know, for 5150 Racing, and we tuned Evos, right? And the highest horsepower Evo that we pulled off the dyno was at like 650. Well, that's Mustang, so we're like a little over 700. I'm sorry, dude. No 600 on the earth will keep up with that kind of power if it's driven properly and tuned properly. Sorry, dude, it's not gonna happen. So even like a GTR at that similar power, dude, is gonna walk slowly away from leader bikes, because we had what was it? I forgot his name, but I went to fucking, like, anytime somebody would come in with some high horsepower shit, I'd take it around the block, dude. I had to. So dude had this fucking GTR and I took it around the block, and just so happens as I'm pulling up to the front of the light, as it's going red. I stop and I see this bike and it's coming down behind me. And I'm like, is he lane splitting? Oh, he's fucking lane splitting. Oh, go to the front, go to the front. Come on, come on, come on. And he fucking pulls up right next to me. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm in the left lane and there's a right lane over there. I'm like, if he takes that right lane, I'm smashing this fucking car, dude. And so sure as shit, light goes green. He fucking like by the time he hit the middle of the intersection, he got over in that right lane and I fucking floored it, dude. And then he fucking looks and gets on it, and he was like right there with me, dude. And I was like, this motherfucker. And that GTR was only like 540 on a Mustang, so low sixes maybe, but it wasn't that quick. So 900 horsepower is a lot of fucking power. And I mean, 900 horsepower, what are you talking, like 700 pounds of torque? Come
Dude,
on,
yeah.
man. No 600 can keep
He
up.
told me he had like almost 40 grand into his car. I'm like, at that point, you fucking already, if you bought that car new, you already spent 30.
40? Like, yeah, I guess. No, because I'm thinking about like, yeah, like for if you come in and get like a big turbo kit, motor build, you're probably looking at about 30. But that's only going to guarantee you like low sevens, high sixes, but it's going to be like a usable, like 600 horsepower. It won't be, the car's not going to hate life and shit. But, but either way, like, but I always notice like it's somewhere around the 800 horsepower range is where power beats the weight ratio. You know what I mean? At that point, and plus it doesn't matter. Like all 600s fall on their fucking face at 130.
Mm-hmm.
All of them do, dude. You can 0 to 120 all fucking day, but after that, it's just like.
I don't know. Did you not see my last post on Instagram? Me doing 167, and I still had.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Had room to go.
No, but I'm just saying, like it's just, I mean, 120 horsepower versus what's science, right? Like, I mean, I get it. The bike will run. It'll do top end speeds, but it won't like here's the cool thing that I love about leader bikes is that the fact that the thing accelerates from like 100 to 170 at almost the same rate like a 600 will do from like 30 to 100, right? Like I can literally be on the freeway, tuck down 6 gear, pull it wide open, count to 10, and I'm at and I'm talking like maybe I'm doing 70 miles an hour. Like I can literally get up to 170 within like 10 seconds and never have to downshift. That's the shit that fucks me up with leader bike. That's what I'm like, yeah, next bike I'm getting a leader bike. It's not for the speed per se. I just want that power to just zip around cars when I need to, get the fuck out of the way without having to fucking like fuck that, dude. I just want to, and fucking off I go. That's why I want a leader bike. And to me, a leader bike is to me it seems more realistic as a commuter bike per se, right? Because you have the power, the gearing is there, like especially if you got to go like long, if you 30 miles away from work, you're on the freeway at 80 miles an hour at like 5,500 RPMs. Versus like our R6s is up there at like $7,000 and shit. I don't know, dude. I fell in love with the power and everything about a leader bike. So that's why for me it's either gonna be like an R1 or I'm gonna go with like an RSV4.
You know what's kind of shitty? So the video that I did of me doing 167, I still had room I still had, room till red line. And fucking my bike was still pulling. And that was stock. And then I did the ECU flash intake and full exhaust. And then that was still with my plugs were overdue. And then like I fucking wish I did my plugs and then fucking did that same test with all my mods and see if I can break the 178 mark. And I was like, fuck. Crashed my bike instead. Couldn't even do it. And then I wanted to do like the 2 videos next to each other with the time. And then fucking like with the time clock running, I'm like, fuck.
Wait, do you have the Speedo healer thing?
Yeah.
Is it accurate?
Yeah. Oh yeah. To the fucking mile per hour.
Okay. Now I was just wondering because I know like they get the faster you go, the more
Yeah. I figured out before it fucking my bike was off like so under 100 miles an hour or under 100 miles an hour. It was off by 7 miles per hour. Hour. Oh, I don't know if you could tell that fucked up speech a little bit there. So under 100 miles an hour, it was off by 7 miles an hour.
all right.
7
Sounds
miles.
about right.
Yeah, miles per hour. And then over 100, it was off by 3 miles per hour. And then had it fixed with the ECU flash.
Yeah, I'm not getting an ECU flash.
Dude, honestly, does your bike stop or do second gear sit downs?
Yes.
Can you rip second gear sit downs like fucking?
At like probably yeah, for me it's like 50 if I'm lucky.
Yeah, no.
But to always to nail it every time, I'm 60.
55, yeah. That's how my bike was too. Like you could get away with 50, yeah. But once I did the ECU flash, second gear sit downs, fucking 25 miles an hour.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Dude, the power was fucking insane.
Dude, I do first gear fucking sit downs at like for me like it's between 25 and 30.
In third?
No, in first.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, dude, I could get them up in like fucking like 10.
I don't know, dude. I never thought to ever like try to do like a slow wheelie. For me, it's just like 25.
I wanted to be the next Bill Dixon, the only fucking, not the only, but one of the only and Nasty Nate fucking R6R riders, stunt riders. And then, but dude, I started getting fucking 25 miles an hour standing wheelies in balance point, but I would still chop the throttle, gun it, chop the throttle, gun it. Like, so I was bobbing in and out of balance point, but oh man. And then I fucking crashed my bike. I'm like, fuck.
Yes, yeah, it sucks.
You know, if my helmet didn't pop off, dude, this would be a whole different situation.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
yeah, but one of my ex's fucking friends was telling me, fucking, when I hit the car, my fucking helmet flew off of my head like fucking like 200 feet in the fucking air. It like popped. She said it popped, like it looked like my fucking head just fucking flew off my fucking head, like shoulders. And then they found my fucking helmet and my camera 300 feet away from me, from my body.
God damn.
Yeah.
That sucks. Well, hey man, I hate to fucking cut good convo short, but I gotta wake up a little early. Got some stuff and things to take care of. But
Don't be a pussy. It's only 12:30 by you. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
know, right? I know that's that's the thing. It's still fucking early, but shit. Nah.
I'm just playing, man.
But nah, man. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Catching up with you, man. I'm glad you got your spirits and shit about you. Big ups to the side chat out there. You motherfuckers need to hit that like button, man. Show you love support over here, man.
Oh, yeah.
You got 3 goddamn thumbs up, 12 motherfuckers watching. That shit don't make sense to me.
Thanks, bro.
All right, you got 4 now. Right, there we go. Anyways, guys. But yeah, real shit, man. Yeah, if you ever want to join, man, the other guys, man, just pop off in the side chat, man. And yeah.
Oh yeah, thanks, bro.
So all right, Dougie. Well, you be safe, Ephraim. You have a good night too, man.
Yeah. Watch your ass riding, bro.
Yeah, definitely.
Don't hit any cars. Make sure your helmet's strapped.
Right. All right, brother.
Peace out, bro. Thanks for
Be
stopping.
right safe, man.
Yep.
Deuces.
So what now?
Shit. Now where the hookers at?
I'm outside because my dad wants me to work with him, technically today. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I have to wake up.
Crazy.
And he said if I don't sleep, he's not going to take me to work. So, so I'm outside just trying not to be as loud as possible.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So, amazing AJ. Sit downs are good, practice at first. It's good to, learn how to get control of sit downs and then slowly work your way up to stand ups. And then I still have the video of when I first started learning stand ups. I was doing higher sit downs than when I was first learning stand ups. And then when I finally got balance point and sit downs, that's the scariest shit ever. Because your legs want to fling up in the air and then fucking and stand ups, it's like you're already in basically just standing up like normal. Like you don't have that stomach jumping up feeling. It's just, stand ups I'm personally more comfortable with. But yeah. Yeah, amazing agent. Yeah, please check out my older videos, bro. Thanks, appreciate it. But yeah, fucking you can watch literally my first ever Wheelie Wednesday video, and then I did Wheelie Wednesday videos, and then you'll see my first, standing wheelies, and then you can pretty much watch any video, any motovlog I've done, and I'm doing wheelies in them, and then check out my R6 hitting balance point video. Yeah, that was one of the last videos I made before I crashed. Yeah, parking lots. Yeah, practice in parking lots. Or if you can go to country roads where there are no side streets and no fucking driveways, that's the place to learn. That's where I learned. Yeah, don't try them on regular main roads, bro. Damn.
Wait, where do you live, amazing AJ? Because
Dude, stand-ups do take balls. I remember when I was first learning, I was scared, popped it up, and then I was just like, oh yeah, wheelies are just addicting in general. I remember when I first started learning sit downs, I was like, woo, I'm going nuts. And then when I learned stand-ups, oh fuck, it was over. And then I just like my balls, every time I did a fucking stand-up, my balls just grew bigger. I swear to God. Yeah. Grizzly said stand-ups just feel safer. Balance point on sit-downs is terrifying. Yep. Truth.
yeah, because when you're doing sit downs, it kind of feels like you're gonna like fall off
Yeah,
or like you're gonna loop it.
definitely.
So stand ups, I feel like you got more control out
And
of it.
it's so much easier to loop a sit-down.
Hmm.
Like a stand-up, I don't know. I just feel like I always felt like if you did if you were doing a sit-down and you did a tail scrape, like you're in that sitting position, you're just gonna fall off.
Yeah.
But then on the stand up, if you scrape, like you're already standing up, I feel like you could just the momentum of you like standing up, like you could like push it forward and then it'll go. I don't know. Yeah, I was so I would do sit downs like every once in a while. Actually, no, I did sit downs a lot, But then yeah, I do stand ups on almost every road that I ride on. And then every moto vlog I was in, I might have done one sit down and then fucking like a couple stand ups. Yo, thanks, Tex. For real. Yeah, man. I want to get back up and riding, but I just don't know if it's gonna happen. We'll see. And then but I also don't want to quit motovlogging. Like fucking yeah, man. Dude, I haven't posted a motovlog in fucking since my accident. That was almost 2 months ago. Actually, wait, so right now it's after 12 o'clock. It's July 9th. So it's been exactly 2 months since my accident. It's fucking insane.
That is. And literally, what? Now it's 4 days ago. It was your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 days ago, I made it to 24 years old. 2 months ago, I almost fucking died. It's just crazy.
God damn.
Jesus. Damn, man. That's fucking insane. I remember I was fucking posted on Snapchat. I was like, 1 month ago today was my accident. And then now it's 2 months ago. May 9th.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up. It almost gets like, dude, it's fucking crazy. I don't know. Dude, and then, yeah, I went to my crash site and shit. Dude, that shit gives me anxiety and shit. You know?
Amazing AJ with that $5. Damn, came in clutch.
Oh, damn. Thanks, bro. I don't even know how that shit works, but thanks, man.
Yeah, I was gonna do that, but then I remembered I gave my credit card to my mom, so I was like,
Thanks, amazing AJ.
I can't do that.
Be careful with that wheel. Amazing AJ, thank you. Thank you very much. But be careful with them wheelies, bro. Don't. And then whatever you do, don't be doing them in fucking a crowded area like I did. Don't fucking run from the police. Don't fucking, just make sure. Yeah, that's definitely what I've learned from this crash, man. If I ever ride, I'm never riding alone, and fucking, I'm not gonna be fucking reckless in fucking, a small town and this and that, or fucking, like if I ever do wheelies again and shit, it's gonna be in country roads only, hopefully, or on open roads, like fucking. Yeah, man, I don't remember my crash. I don't. And then, but from what I've heard, heard so many different stories. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, definitely a controlled environment. That's the smart thing to do. I learned on country roads, and then I also live in the hood though, so people love seeing that shit. But yeah, man. So I first started learning on a main road, and then I went to like a side street to practice the first stand-ups that I did. But then, yeah, country roads is where I fucking actually did it. And then, yeah,
Damn.
don't forget to cover the rear brake. Yo, thanks, Tex.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Appreciate you, man. Oh fuck, man. Oh, I don't know if you just heard that pop. Jesus.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, you
Was that
did?
your shoulder?
Guys in the chat, tell me if you hear that popping. That's my fucking collarbone.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was about to say that.
oh fuck.
Does it hurt?
Oh yeah, everything hurts.
I like 2 weeks ago I dislocated my right shoulder, and then I told my girlfriend or ex now, but I told her to pop it back in place.
Gee, fuck that.
Fuck that shit. She fucked that shit even more. And I haven't gone to the doctors or anything. And then I did I stretched my arm and it popped so bad. Like it hurt so bad.
Ouch. How long do you have to get cleared? Is that for like driving and shit? So I was cleared to drive a car, but I still have to wait for the doctor's note. All right, so I go to occupational therapy. I see a brain therapist, and then occupational therapy. That's to get me back into my daily life, kind of. And then so they cleared me to drive, and then I still have to wait for a doctor to clear me. Just the physical therapist cleared me. And then, but yeah, as for a motorcycle, my brain surgeon, he said never again, but I don't know. I think he's more saying never again because, like in case I crash, there's any trauma to my head will pretty much kill me, which is fucked up, That was one of the first guys to help me out with my channel. Yeah. Yo, Tex, and you're the shit, man. I remember, I don't know why, like just back in the day, I was just always in love with like R6 channels because I was an R6 moto vlogger. So like I was just instantly drawn to your channel. So, and then damn, 214 subs. Hell yeah. Just keep it up, man. Man, I've been out of the scene for a while. Yeah. Wait, your son has a bike too, right, Tex? I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But damn. Yeah. How about you, Efrain? When you gonna cop a bike?
Okay. Here's the thing. I'm working, right, but it's not like a full-time job. It's just a part-time job.
Mm-hmm.
But I get 100 the day. So
Oh hell yeah!
sometimes
Actually, that's about what people around here make in a full-time job, $100 a day.
yeah, that's what my dad says. He's like, you're lucky because you're not even full-time. You're not even 18, and you're still in high
$100.
school. And
I used to say $100 days were good days for me. About $120 days. Those were good days for me.
yeah, but here's the thing. Sometimes the job isn't guaranteed because since I'm not a part of the company, I can't really go work with him because there's lots of bulldozers and like lots of semi trucks moving. So then if I get injured, the it's gonna look bad on the company, and they're gonna get like shitted on.
Yeah.
So my job isn't really guaranteed. It's just sometimes. Sometimes it's Saturdays, sometimes it's Sundays, or sometimes it's both days. Recently, I've been working both days, but I'm not getting paid fully like 200. I'm getting like 160, 180, sometimes 200. But my mom and my dad want me to be more independent, so I have to buy my own or pay my own cell phone bill and pay my own um what's it called? My own food, buy my own clothes and shit. So when I get the money, it's literally already spent. It's I already have to like pay the phone, pay my food, pay all that.
Damn.
So yeah, but I think by next month I'll have all my phone bills paid off, and then eating wise, that that doesn't really matter. It's just like $10 maybe.
Oh, nice.
So okay, so yeah, maybe by next month I'll start saving up, and then hopefully by let's say by the end, uh, maybe by my next birthday, I might have like some money to buy in like a used bike at least. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah. What do you think you're gonna get?
I really want to go Yamaha. Like I just
Oh,
know Yamaha,
yeah,
but
definitely.
what kind of Yamaha? There's the R6. There's what else is there?
FZ, MT,
Oh, I wanted the FZ07.
yeah, the FZ07. There's the FZ09. Yeah.
The FZ09 is I think it's too much for for a beginner
Oh yeah,
at least.
true, true.
I could also build the supermoto.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I'm used to dirt bikes, so
Dude, honestly, I don't know what you get because my name's Dubs08R6. I would want another fucking 08R6. I'm honestly, truly, like, I don't know. My heart's just always been set on the 2008 R6. Even after crashing it, I want to get another one. Fuck, I want mine back. But um, I was thinking about getting a Grom. And then,
dude, yeah, I was gonna tell you when Red One was on here, I was gonna be like, just go on a Grom or the what is it Z125 for Kawasaki.
yeah,
I was gonna tell you go on one of those. So if you do crash, it's not like a high speed crash. It's like a
yeah, but any crash could, well,
look,
hey,
yeah,
that's
but
another thing too. You know, my helmet popped off. That's fucking scary as shit. Like
yeah,
I need to research into like the like fucking like basically like the world's fucking safest helmet, just fucking in case.
extra padding, everything.
Yeah. I know they make like the new helmet that's like has like the helmet inside it with like the shocks, and then that's like a different from the plastic on the outside of the helmet and all
Oh,
that. But I don't know.
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. So I might look into that, but I want to find like do like world like fuck if I have to spend if to ride again, if I have to spend like $1,000 on a helmet just so I don't fucking die, like fuck it.
What about riding gear, as in gloves, jackets, maybe pants?
My gloves saved were actually in pretty good condition. My striker vest was in really good condition. And then yeah, man, fucking I don't know. And then I was just wearing jeans. Um and then obviously the jeans didn't help because look at my knee.
Yeah.
You know, but I also broke my fucking knee. There's nothing I could do about that. The force of breaking my knee just split my knee open. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, where did I even put my phone, bro? Heck.
I feel like I'm gonna be that one rider that just buys everything new and goes
Yeah.
overboard on everything. Like best helmet, like full suit, riding boots and everything. But then I'll be like, I'm gonna be too lazy to put it all on,
Dude,
and it's gonna be hot in Cali.
yeah, true. I
It's
I
already
didn't
hot.
I wore my jacket, but not a crazy amount.
Mm.
And I don't know. I wonder what would have happened if I did. Maybe my jacket would have saved my shoulder, but I doubt it. Um, but yeah, man, I don't know.
I remember when I was little, um, my mom would always be like, "Fucking motorcyclists," because like they would go so fast near her on the freeway, and she'll
Yeah.
get like anxiety and all that because she doesn't like semis or
Hmm.
like
Yeah, me neither.
motorcyclists.
I
Cause
hate
like I
them.
don't, it scares her. So then I don't know why I was like, yeah, fuck motorcyclist.
Mhm.
But then I was like, I also rode like I was also riding dirt bikes with my family and shit. So then I was like, why am I hating if I also ride? And then my mom was like, you're never gonna go back on a bike. And I was like, why? She's like, because look at all your cousins and uncles. Some of them have died because of that.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then something that something that got me out of like me wanting to be a motorcyclist was like thinking of all the shit that could happen, like with you,
Yeah, right.
that could also happen to me. And 2 years ago, from today, yeah, I think it's from today or tomorrow. My friend Ashton, I can't talk. Um, he died when he went to the desert. He was riding his dirt bike and he was going up a hill, and then on the other side a buggy was coming, and he just like
Oh,
clipped
fuck.
him, and then
Yeah.
he passed away on the spot.
Oh, that's crazy. So he
Yeah,
was on a dirt bike then?
yeah. He had full gear, full everything. He was he was like I don't know. He was protected in every inch of his body, but obviously you're not gonna know who's on the other side until they're they're up on the top. And by then it was too late. The wheel clipped him, and the whiplash um, uh, snapped his neck inside, so internal decapitation, and basically there was nothing that they could have done to save him.
Damn.
Yeah. So that kind of got me like out of the mentality I want to be a motorcyclist. And then you also got me out of it.
Yeah, right. Fucking my boy Evan, fucking you know, like our friend died last year, and then I almost died, and then yeah, so he was my best friend with the red bike, the one that I did the drunk stunt bike build, and then fucking he just traded his bike for a boat because like my accident and our other friend's accident just scared him.
Hmm.
I don't know, it just sucks, you know. Always wear your gear, yeah, man. Let's see what it said. Dub 17R6. I don't know about that one, but man.
Oh, come on.
Yamaha Bolt. Oh hell no. I don't think I could do that. Yeah. Yo, thanks 318 MX. Okay, guys, also, yeah. Yeah, give me some other options too. I mean, I don't want to do Dubs 17R6 or Dubs 08R6 or anything, you know. What other names, like I originally had my name as like Dubs 08R6 Moto Vlogs. What about Dubs Moto Vlogs or some shit like that? I don't know. Because I like, but then yeah, then fucking Snowcat always bitches. He has moto vlogs in his name. Like, who fucking gives a shit? It's like, I don't know. Motorcycles are dangerous, but there isn't any better feeling in the world. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather die on a motorcycle than exactly. You know, I said the same thing. Like, if I was dead right now, like I wouldn't even know. The last thing I remember, well, would have remembered, was doing a wheelie and then fucking, you know, Dub 69. But yeah, like I wanted to put moto vlogs in there, so you know that it has something to do with motorcycles and vlogging and shit like that. Like definitely should keep the dub. Oh yeah, Dubs is staying. All right, so Dubs has to stay because back when I was, you know, in the streets, my nickname was J Dub, so that's where Dubs came from. You know, everybody always called me Dubs. Woo. And then fucking I bought an 08R6, so Dubs 08R6 it was. And then I just loved the ring to it. I don't know.
I feel like some things should just be kept the way they are originally.
Yeah. But what happens if I don't get an 08R6 again?
It wouldn't matter.
True.
I guess. Like, fuck, I forgot. There was a couple motor vloggers that had like their like the brand of their motorcycle or like the CCs like you have, but then they went to a different brand or different year or different CCs, but they still kept their name, their original name. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I just want to get a new 08R6 if I do it right again. But then, like, yeah, I think I might buy like a used grommet first, just so I can keep moto vlogging and keep the channel going. And then, like, I already have a list of all the moto vlogs that I've already done that I want to re-edit. And then, you know, because I used to put sound clips and like little music clips and like, you know, funny little video clips
Yeah,
And like,
those were funny.
yeah, like, so I want to redo, like, re-edit all the old moto vlogs that I did, and then fucking, you know, like, so if I buy like a gram now just to keep the channel going, and then re-edit all my old videos until I can get a new R6. Yeah, R6 Raven. Exactly. Yeah. So my 2008 R6 was the 2008 R6 Raven, obviously, from the picture. But yeah, man. But then it was funny though. My R6 was obviously the 2008 R6R, and then I was gonna buy a 2008 R6S and do a full stunt bike build on that. A new hook, and then think about a new persona. That's funny. Yo, Tax R6, you have a kid, right? And then he has an R6, right? Or he doesn't have an R6. Damn, I don't remember. But your boy has a bike, right? If I'm not mistaken. Go R1. You know, I was going to buy an R1, 08 R1 before I bought my R6. And then I don't know.
What's up with the oh 08?
Oh, 2008 was the best year for sport
Yamaha.
bikes. Yeah, I do. Yep, he has a 2014. I remember. All right, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like how. All right, so yeah, my memory's been like bad ever since the accident because like yeah, your temporal lobes control memory. So yeah, a lot of my memory has been wiped out.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's like crazy. Like how like I don't know. Like sometimes like my brain will get triggered into remembering something.
Double-licious 69.
Damn, Ghost. I haven't talked to Ghost in a long time. These hangouts are so fun sometimes. Man, we gotta get the whole crew back together.
Dude, honestly, I don't know what happened to Juan. Like, I talked to him recently, I think a couple, like 2 weeks ago, and then he's all about hockey. I think he said he lost interest in
Motovlogs?
like, huh?
Motovlogs?
Yeah. Well, not in motovlogs. I mean like riding, like him wanting to ride and buy a motorcycle.
Really?
I don't know why.
Hmm.
But yeah, I was talking to him last time, just for a little bit. It was like, hey, how are you doing? He's like, all good.
Oh, he's good? That's good.
Yeah, just chilling.
Hmm.
Every time I think about what happened to you, your situation, I think of Scotty Kramer, the BMX rider.
Mm-hmm.
Like with his situation that he also like literally broke his skull, all the all his forehead. They had to take his skull out and all that. It reminds me of you because in a way like he could have been paralyzed. He could have like
Is that what
uh,
happened to him? He's paralyzed?
no. He could have been, but he
So
didn't.
what happened? What's like the damage to him? You know, with his
So
skull, brain injury,
so
obviously.
yeah. So basically, what happened when how he crashed? It was he was going for a trick and like how to say it? Uh, so he was going to like bunny hop onto something tall and there was
Mm-hmm.
grass on it. But what he didn't see was the grass was covering like a piece of pavement that was sticking out
Yeah.
and he landed in that hole and like he hit his head on that piece of pavement that was sticking out and
Yeah.
it literally cracked his skull all the forehead area. It cracked it. He was bleeding internally in his head.
That's what
Uh,
happened to me. I was
yeah,
bleeding. My brain was bleeding internally.
yeah. They had to like drain it out by drilling a hole in his head and like
Yep.
taking
That's
him
what they
out.
were supposed to do to me, but they said I would have died.
His front teeth were all knocked out, like clean off. What else? Part of his jaw was like broken, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he
So
was in.
how is he now?
Okay, so he had to go through. He lost a lot of muscle weight because he was not pure muscle, but he was mostly muscle. So he lost almost all his muscle mass. Um, he couldn't talk, like you said. You can't say a few words, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, um, he can't really walk. He can't really move his hand
Yeah.
right.
The
Um,
so the front of the brain is that's not the worst. I mean, that's almost like the worst place to have an injury. But also the back, really the back of your brain controls your vision, and then the front controls basically everything else. But then you also have like a heart basically in your brain that controls your heart. And during my accident, so when you have brain swelling, that constricts your whole brain, and that's why it's so serious. That's why I went blind for a few days. I was blind literally, and then yeah, I couldn't control my arms and my speech. I was just not in control of my own body. And then yeah, man. But the front of the brain, yeah, is no joke. And then yeah, I lost 20 pounds in the hospital because my body was literally fighting for me to survive. And then my brother kept asking me why I was moving so much. And then I guess I sat up and said, "Because I'm trying to live." I don't remember this. And then yeah, it's fucked up.
so if you look on on my screen,
Yeah, hold on, let me go to you.
can you see him? No.
Yeah.
So yeah, they had to put a like I don't know a tube inside of his head to drain out all the blood, and
Yeah,
then hold on,
that's what they were gonna do to me.
so yeah, um, hold on, let me get a better picture where he's like I don't know if you could tell, but like his forehead is missing and it's like
Mhm.
indented.
Yeah.
They had a like they made like I think a plastic type thing
Hmm.
prosthetic for to put inside back in his brain or head. I mean, in his skull. Had to reattach it. So yeah, he was in the
But he
hospital
was
for a
he
while.
wasn't he obviously wasn't wearing a helmet then.
No, I, yeah, he wears his helmet every time he rides.
Wow, poor
But
guy.
it only protects a certain amount in
Yeah,
front of your head. So yeah,
damn poor guy.
yeah. So all he had to do was regain all his muscle mass again by walking. He had to do therapy and all that.
Yeah, but cognitive functions are gonna be fucked up for him.
Yeah, I mean he was just he was working hard to regain all his senses back on his and his hands, little by little, like trying to move them, trying to flex them. So it's nothing that can't be fixed per se. See, there was him when he didn't have his teeth back in or in.
Damn.
So, yeah,
What's this guy's name?
Scotty Kramer right there. He did videos. He did videos throughout
Yeah,
his
okay.
throughout
Road to Recovery
throughout.
Foundation. Wow. He has his own. Oh my God. Holy shit. He has his own road to recovery, and it's
Mhm.
at 180,000, 86,000. The goal is 250,000. Wow.
So yeah, he was doing videos on almost every thing
Wow.
that happened since his crash.
Yeah.
Like what he was trying to do.
I see him learning to walk on his birthday.
Yeah. Oh, my laptop froze. The fuck.
But I wish I knew what part of brain damage he had. 22. Oh, wait. How old is he? Let's see. No, that's crazy. Yeah.
So yeah, they told him. They basically told him if you do survive because of all the brain swelling and bleeding, then most likely you're not going to be able to walk. But he's learning to walk again. And he couldn't also he couldn't also stand up correctly or he'll lose balance.
Jesus.
It's crazy, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
The reason why you lose your balance or you feel like you're dizzy is because obviously the ear is part of your balance.
Yeah.
So you messed up the bones and everything inside. And I I think if I'm not mistaken, there's a fluid inside that like makes you stable.
Oh, no, it's not a fluid. You have balls on the hairs of your ears. When you lose those, you get vertigo. But there's a way to test vertigo. I've had vertigo before, but I grew out of it when I was younger. And then, but yeah, now I don't know. I hope that shit goes away because I don't like it. You know, sometimes when I move, I get the room spin so bad that like my stomach like squeezes it, like almost tickles, but like it just, I don't know. It's so weird to explain. It's not fun. Sorry. And it's, you know what else has been really cool? Like, you know, my friends have to deal with me on a daily basis. Like, and like, you know, no one obviously understands what I'm going through. You know, it's just what I can explain. And then my friends are they just get tired of hearing it. And then, you know, and then like, you know, my girl's here. She's pretty supportive and shit. She was, you know, going through nursing school and shit. But then, yeah, like, I don't know. Like my friends and family, like they're tired of like talking about it. And then it's like, then I come back to the moto vlogging world and then start posting shit on Instagram and fucking, you know, YouTube. And then all you guys are like, you know, sending me all these good ass messages and, you know, comments and just boost my spirits again. It's like, man, I appreciate it. Every one of you guys, you know. Fuck. It's crazy, yeah. Like, and then like people don't know that so when you go through a brain injury, like you can be happy as fuck, but depression will just kick in just out of nowhere, and then like anxiety and all that shit, or like rage or some shit, and then yeah, it's just been fucking insane. Like my emotional like it's literally like an emotional roller coaster. So then fucking like 1 minute I'm like super pissed, and then the next I'm like fucking like super happy, and then like bummed out like fuck. But then yeah, like when I read your guys' shit, then it's like hell yeah, man, I'm good. Yo, thanks 318MX. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's up, Pro Gamer? Thanks, Ghost. Dude, yeah, I'm gonna have to do more hangouts and invite, you know, a bunch more people.
I haven't talked to Shadow in a long time.
I just talked to her today for the first time in forever.
Really?
Mhm.
Last time that I talked to her, she said she was just working and I don't know, doing her, I guess. She really didn't have time for anything. Oh, my dogs are annoying.
Yeah, take my time, but it's fucked, man. I want to take my time. You know, I don't want to rush into anything, but it's like also like I just want to be better already. Like, and it's fucked up to say like, because I don't know what better is going to be, because like I don't know, like they're still doing all the cognitive tests on me and stuff, so I don't know where I'm lacking and what I've lost. You know, because it's only been 2 months, and then most of your brain healing comes within the first 3 months, and then um it could take up to a year for your brain to heal, but it doesn't heal. Like, I'm going to lose my brain cells. Like, those don't come back. Your body actually will break the dead tissue down and dissolve it, you know? And then besides me, it's stupid Ephraim. That's, you know, he doesn't motovlog. He's just been one of my earliest subscribers, and we've just been boys ever since, you know? He's been in. I'm pretty sure you've been in every single hangout I've ever done. But yeah, man, it's fucking crazy. Like, I was always like, we're always the type of guy that's like, oh, I'm not gonna crash. You know, I might ride like an asshole, but I'm not gonna crash. I know what I'm doing. I'm a good enough rider. This, that, this. I didn't think some fucking dickhead was gonna pull out in front of me and fucking almost kill me. And here I am.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I got scared, dude. My
Why?
mom came out.
Oh, sorry.
My mom came out to quiet down the dogs, and I had to like exit out and like turn off my phone so she didn't see.
I don't know where it's bro. Yeah.
Oh,
You know what else the doctor told me?
what?
This dude's a dick. Like, my brain surgeon is a dick. Like, he was screaming at me, literally screaming at me. No drugs, no drugs, blah blah blah. I'm like, dickhead, I don't do drugs, you know. And then he was like, no drugs, blah 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 blah. I'm like, you guys have my piss. I'm sure you fucking did a toxicology report and seen that I don't do drugs. So it's like, shut the fuck up. I fucking got it. And he kept screaming at me, no drugs. And then he kept screaming at me, no alcohol. You'll die. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I fucking get it. No drinking, no drugs. Tell me one time like a normal human being. And then he just fucking yells for no fucking reason. It's like, all right, all you had to do is tell me I will die and I won't do it. You could tell me I'll never, like, don't shit again. I'm going to do my best never to shit again if it's going to kill me.
Oh my God.
It's like, fuck.
But I mean, they have a reason to do it.
Yeah, but, you know,
Like, if
if
they
you
don't,
give someone that's had such a traumatic experience like this, it's like, man, you know.
well, yeah, but if the doctor or whoever doesn't tell you, hey, don't do that, then you're gonna think it's okay, and you'll suffer the consequences. Fuck, man. So what are you doing up at? Wait, what time is it? Like 4, 3, 4 in the
It's
morning?
3:17 here. Oh yeah, no masturbating, you'll die. You know what's fucked up too? So because of a brain injury, it makes your sexual sexual. Oh, you can see I'm fucking up those words again. Fuck.
Arousal.
Yeah, sexual arousal. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so my speech is like fucked up sometimes. That's from the brain injury. But so it makes your sexual arousal go up. So now it's like me and my girl are like, doing it a lot. And I'm like, hell yeah. And then it's like the second she comes over, it's like, all right, I'm ready to do this. Like, hell yeah. My fucking dick's about to pop through my jeans. Like, let's go.
Oh my.
And then it's like, dude, we could be like, yeah, it's like fucked. Like, I'm always like fucking ready to fuck. And I'm like, all right. It's bad. Like I was always like, oh, honey, fucker. Like, all right, I'm fucking any, hot bitch that walks into that door. Like, I'm smashing that ass. But now it's like, fuck. And then it's like, all right, like, hit her up. Like, yo, come over right now. She comes over, like, yo, take care of this. It's bad. No masturbating, you'll die.
Oh my God. Whew. I would die if someone told me that.
Dude, if my doctor told me, like, no more sex, be like, you know what? Well, I lived a good 23 years of my life. I'd be fucking like every bitch that I've ever wanted to fuck, and then like, all right, salute world. It's been fun. Dude, I'll pull the card with like all the girls, like, but I'm literally going to die. And then they'd be like, what? I'd be like, yeah, look at
Oh my God. All for the pussy.
And then yeah, I just want to see a new brain surgeon. Like, he could tell you good news and you'd be like, oh fuck, that's terrible. Like, it just sounds so bad coming out of his mouth. It's like he's like that guy that like hates the world and loves to tell bad news, and then he like does it in like such a like monotone voice or like yelling at you. It's like, all right, old man, I'll fucking kill you. You'll die before me. Nah, I'm not gonna talk too much shit. Like, he was watching over me every day, and constantly monitoring my brain. He made but he did make the decision that if they have to cut my brain open, like, I'll die. So he made the decision not to. And then so he made the decision to scan my brain every day. And you know what meds to put me on.
So he saved your life.
Yeah, basically. He saved my life without doing anything. Kinda. Like I didn't have any surgeries on my head or anything. My body just naturally healed itself.
Yeah, he let you heal yourself up.
Yeah. Which his call ended up saving my life, because them doing the surgery, they didn't even, and then they wanted to fix my snap finger. And then he said no. Them putting me under anesthesia, I'll die. Yeah. I am keeping the doctor, yeah. But I also want a second opinion, because it's the brain. I just want to see what another doctor says.
Well, I mean, like you said and how he said, if they put you under anesthesia or whatever to put you to sleep, then you could possibly die. Because then you wouldn't be able to breathe right and all that, so.
No, it was He was all right. So my brain, so the two sides of my brain shifted apart 8 millimeters, and then he was like, "It's not safe." He was like screaming at the guys, it's not safe that this kid will die, blah 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 blah. And then they waited until my brain shifted back to 4 millimeters. That was safe enough. And then they were breathing for me. I was breathing on my own, but they were making sure that I was breathing. So, yeah. Oh, what up, Gibby? Holy shit. I haven't seen your man. What up, dude? The only Jixer rider that I like. Oh wait, I don't fucking like you. But
Does Gaby still make moto vlogs?
I don't know. Ask that piece of shit. Yo, Gibby, if you know where, wow, I can't even think of what town my brother fucking moved to in Texas. Fuck. See, there goes the memory again. Fuck. Like, I don't even remember. My brother is living in Texas right now. It's because it's a Gixxer. Of course, your bike is down right now. Did you fucking crash it again, or did it fucking blow up like all the rest of the Gixxers?
Well, goddamn.
So whoop. Oh wait, I remember. Okay. All right, so my brother just moved to Bay City, Texas. I don't know why the fuck that just popped back into my head. Holy shit. That took long enough, but what the fuck? Jesus. I don't know how that even popped back into my head.
Something triggered it.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, Grizzly, you know what? You were right.
Mm-hmm.
Him yelling at me probably does show he's concerned about me, but
he's like a mom or a dad.
Yeah.
Dad, but yeah.
Bay City down by the coast. Yeah.
Bay City,
No,
gay
my
city.
brother's down there for work. He's not fucking gay. But Gibby, since you're gay, you should go down there and visit them.
Ooh.
Gay City.
Well, my mom locked me out because she didn't know I'm out here, and I guess I'm spending the night out here. like I'm legit.
Dude, I've been seeing your Instagram posts. They look pretty sick.
Oh yeah, thank you. They're not good. Almost all of them are blurry. But yeah, about my Instagram, I should be posting a lot of pictures, but I don't like how I look, so yeah, no.
Dude, you should always
I'm
love
insecure.
yourself, man.
I'm insecure.
He loves himself like multiple times a night, if you know what I'm saying. He doesn't get any ass from like the female, so he has to love himself. He uses spit and his left hand Jill. His left hand Jill loves him, but he loves himself every night.
I miss loving myself tonight, sadly, because of you and because of my mom. So I can't love myself tonight. And I'm just playing. Anyways.
Oh shit. Ow, burping just gave me a really bad headache. What the fuck? Gotta love the brain injuries. Oh, Ghost said he posted himself in a dress. Fucking on Instagram, so you can post yourself on Instagram.
Oh, damn.
Oh, Ephraim, do you have me on my personal Instagram?
Yeah, I do.
No.
I just never like anything because I don't got time for that.
Ain't got no time for that. Gave my watches away. Ain't got no time.
Do people on here know your name, like your real name?
Nope.
Like the first part.
Nope. Nobody.
Damn. It's
Only like fucking you, Shadow, Red, and then Ghost
one.
or Goat Father, and then Rev Bomb have seen my face.
Cause like I want to call you by your first name, but then I'm like, wait. I catch myself and I'm like, oh, I don't know if he's told anyone about it. Like I
think Gibby
remember,
has too.
I remember Caps used to do Twitch videos and streams, and I caught him slipping because I saw his username and it was his name. Him about it, and he's like, "No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not that name."
Oh,
I don't
Gibby
want to say
seen my
the
face. Stupid.
I don't want to say the name, but yeah. Later on, he was like,
Oh no,
"Yeah,
I know Cap's real name.
yeah." Later on, he was like, "Yeah, that's my name." But if I said,
His name used to be in his YouTube channel.
"Really?"
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Ooh, Grizzly has seen your face. Damn.
No, I don't. Grizzly hasn't, but Gibby has.
Dude, I think you are right. You are no homo, but you are like a good-looking motovlogger. Like if you think of it, Snowcat looks like a
I've saying this the
sloth.
whole time. Like I see like Yummy, Chase, Motonasi. I'm like, dude, I'm way better than all these ugly fucks. Nah, sorry, but yeah, out of all the guys that I saw doing face reveals, I was like, man, I'm sexy as a motherfucker.
And I'm the ugliest motherfucker. I'll
No, that's
tell you
Gibby
that.
for sure. Gibby's the ugliest motherfucker.
I never seen Gibby's face.
Oh, sorry, Gibby. Don't worry, Gibby rides a orange and blue Gixxer, so it's okay that we fuck with him. You ain't seen Baker then. Was Baker ugly?
Man,
No.
I really want to see Baker's face and suburban delinquents and arson rides. I really want to see their faces.
Ghost Dub's picture is on my nightstand. Stare into that pic before I sleep every night. Oh yeah, and then yeah, Grizzly is right. One of your Instagram posts earlier when you moved the camera, the emoji wasn't completely covering your face. Oh, that's okay. You saw part of it. I'm kind of
Wait,
pissed that I have that scar on my eye now. But oh well. I'd rather have a scar in my eye than be in a box in the ground. But
I feel like Ghost has a shrine of you, like just
dude,
pictures
if
of
I
you.
did a face reveal, dude, I think everybody would have a shrine of me. But that's scary to think of because I know like Gibby would have a shrine of me, and I know he would beat it to the shrine of me.
Every night.
Well,
Oh,
Gibby
jeez.
already masturbates 17 times a night.
Whoa, goddamn.
Sometimes he shoots out dust.
Little air.
Who told you about the shrine?
Man. Snowcat, I was so hyped on seeing his face. I was like, oh, he must be like cool looking.
You were disappointed?
Yeah. But then it was like, oh, yeah, that face kind of goes with everything he says.
Right.
Like a badass person.
Yeah.
You a fuck boy.
Fuck you.
No, I'm just kidding. Shit, the only place your face would end up is dick side of. Oh, okay.
That doesn't even
Nice.
make sense.
Mic drop.
Wouldn't it end up on the other side of the dick hole and the glory hole? You stupid fuck, like, you know, saying like, oh, I'd be sucking dick or something.
Mm-hmm.
That makes no
Basically.
sense. Shit, the only place your face would end up is the dick side of a glory hole. Don't you mean on the other side of the dick side? You dumbass.
I think that's what he meant.
What an idiot. And then you can't put mic drop after that if, like, you're a dumbass and you didn't even say it right. That's like telling the joke backwards. To get to the other side, why did the chicken cross the road? Like, what? You fucking idiot.
I feel like Grizzly's
Thanks,
gonna go.
Grizzly. Thanks for coming by, bro.
I feel
I'll
like
definitely do more hangouts.
we should have Grizzly and Gibby and Ghost on here to
Who?
talk. Ghost, Grizzly, and Gibby. We should have them on here, like hangouts.
Oh, fuck Gibby.
Man,
Yeah, man, dude. I want to start doing more hangouts and get more people up in here.
just interactions. A bit, like I
Dude,
feel
fuck
like
it,
that'll
maybe
be
I'll
better.
do it like Red and then just fucking have a hangout like every week.
Hmm.
That's all I can do for a night right now. Fucking.
I wasn't even typing. What the fuck? Fucking bitch.
Oh my god. Where's my phone at? There we go. That's not my phone. Where is my phone? What the fuck? What the hell?
So what do you want to talk about?
Oh boy. Oh, I found it. It was underneath my ass. Oh fuck. And that was cool. Oh.
Okay, I'm on my washing machine, and if I stand up, it's gonna make a loud pop because it's metal. So fuck. Hey, what do you say? Nope. Nope. It would just be a female kissing your face. I said it right. You are too feeble-minded to comprehend.
Gibby. Gibby. Suck a fart out of my ass and hold it in like a bong hit.
Now you are just simple boy. What?
Now you're just simple boy.
Oh my god. I was thinking the same chicken joke. What? Oh fuck.
You always fucking shit up.
Whew.
Oh man. Dude, damn. What a nice fucking comment. From 5cent206 on Instagram. Hate seeing your post, man. I really hope all ends well and you get back on your feet soon. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, my Instagram's been pretty lit, man. I appreciate everybody's comments and messages and shit. Jesus. It's crazy. Dude, and I've been getting fucking mass views and shit. Man.
Okay, so maybe by next Friday, if we do a hangout, I'll donate some money because I
No,
feel
you don't have
bad
to, man.
that huh?
I said you don't have to, man.
I want
I
to.
just get good. When you
No,
planning on coming back?
the reason I feel bad is because I wanted to donate, but then I was like, I gave my credit card back.
Oh no, don't worry about it, bro.
No, fuck you. I'm a donor.
No, fuck you. Yeah. When do you plan on coming back? And one day for sure. But yeah, so I have to get my GoPro back from the police. That's first thing. Then second, I need a new visor for my helmet, or a new fucking helmet. And then I have a couple friends that will let me hop on their bikes first, so I can make motor vlogs on their bikes, and then I might buy a Grom, then get a new bike, and then yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. And then also I'm probably gonna re-edit, remaster fucking old motor vlogs and shit. I have some unuploaded videos. But yeah, peace out, Gibby. Love you, bro. Even though you know you're kind of a dick, but no, I miss talking to your ass.
Take it hard up your poop shoot.
Except you does take it. Peace out, Gibby. Don't beat it too hard before you go to sleep. Gibby masturbates until like he bleeds, and then he waits for it to scab up, and then he'll like masturbate again.
What the fuck? I think you should just get a new helmet because if it flew off when you hit,
Yeah,
you might do it again.
Yo, thanks, Gibby. I'm glad I'm okay for the most part too. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. Yo, join the hangout next time. Yeah.
There's a lot of things you have to take into consideration, like helmet, gear, motorcycle, your head.
Yeah, definitely. You know,
I wasn't joking when I said you should wear your helmet all day.
well, I know, especially now after this fucking car accident. Like, fuck, I literally can't catch a break. Like, Jesus. I've been in 2 accidents in less than 2 months. It's fucked up, man. Yeah.
I can imagine how hard it is to like keep yourself entertained because the first day it's like it's like okay, I can handle this, but the second day or the week it gets frustrating that you can't find something to like take your mind off of things.
Oh yeah. Man. Ouch. Ouch. Yeah, man. I don't know. Fucking. It's been really like weird, like because I can't. Yeah, I can't do much. But then it's like, yeah, I literally could be like pretty much, like for the first like 2 weeks, I would just go walk around. It fucking blew. What the fuck? I opened up my phone. I was gonna do something. Now I don't remember what I was gonna do.
You were gonna text someone.
Fuck! It's fucking 4 in the morning. Who the fuck am I texting?
Oh, out. What the fuck was that? I could have fart so bad. I'm gonna mute myself and then do it. Okay. I feel better. Oh, damn.
Oh, sweet pussy. Man, I got a fucking headache. Oh. Dude, you know what else like really sucked? Like for a little while? Or while I was in the hospital, I wasn't allowed to shower. There was a shower in my room, but I wasn't allowed to use it.
Why?
Because I was in case I fall.
Oh.
I wasn't allowed to get up out of my bed, and then if I did, they had to tie a belt around me, and they had to have a nurse hold me.
I mean, reasonable, I guess.
Yeah, but then it was weird. They wouldn't let me go to the bathroom by myself, and then like I remember one time I got up to go pee, and then like they were mad that I got up by myself, and then like I closed the door and they like opened it. They're like, you can't close the door. I'm like, can't even pee by myself. They're like, no, we have to watch you. I'm like, that's fucked up.
Whoa. Wait, has everyone stopped watching, or is there still people watching?
Let's see. It says
I
5
think they
people
stopped
watching now.
watching. I think Texas or Tex R6 left. I'm not sure.
So Ghost is still here.
Again, my screen froze.
Ghost is still here. Well, I'm gonna turn off the light and get ready to go to sleep. Fuck, I'm kind of scared.
Oh yeah, why don't you go to sleep? Call it a night.
Man, I'm just nervous to sleep, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, but still, you need sleep.
True. But fuck. Let's just hope I wake up. No, I'll be alright. I'll wake up, but yeah.
Didn't you say your cousin was there or something?
Mm-hmm.
Is she still there or he, she?
Yeah, he's there, but he's in his room. Can't believe it was another fucking car accident. Jesus. What the fuck type of shit is that? What fucking luck?
Well, I mean, after bad luck will always be good luck, I guess.
I really hope so. Honestly. I can't handle any more fucking bad luck. I'm literally like, I always said, I'm never gonna die. I found the fountain of youth, this, that, this, and then, everyone keeps cracking, they know I joke around and this and that. And now they're all making the jokes that, yeah, you drink the last drop. So, and then you used it already. And then, I'm like a cat with 9 lives. I'm on my last one. And then this accident today that they brought up that, oh, well, you already used your last one. Like, goodbye. It's like, fuck off, you fucking piece of shit, before I come over there and actually kill you. Like, stop fucking tweeting me out. My friends are assholes.
I know, but like how I said, after bad luck will always be good luck. It'll take some time, but still.
Yeah, I hope so, man. Shit.
Like with me, it's my depression. Literally, I've been feeling like shit lately,
Mm-hmm.
and you already know because we talked about it, and everything.
Yeah.
And lately, I kind of left people that kind of caused it.
Yeah.
So then, I've been trying to like focus on myself and school, obviously, and just trying to like keep them off my mind or things like that. Just stay away from them.
Oh, that's good, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
man.
then
Always remember to be the best version of yourself that you could be. And then, cut the bad people out of your life. Cut the bad fruit off of the tree.
So that's why I haven't been talking lately either, because it's like I kind of said like fuck people in a way. I was like fuck everyone. I didn't want to talk to anyone.
Yeah.
But then I was like, yeah, I noticed that they were kind of the bad part of my depression, and when I left them, it was kind of hard at first. But yeah, I've noticed I had more time for things, for myself, to do things. I don't know, and I've been okay lately. And then I've been finding money like crazy on the floor. Today I found like $5.
Oh, yeah.
2 days ago I found like 10.
That's what's up.
After all the depression and bad luck I've been having with people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But then it's also telling me, hey, like give happiness or don't send bad vibes, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to put it, but yeah.
Yeah, man. If you think negatively, then you're gonna be negative, and you're just gonna have a negative, outlook on everything. And then be positive, and positive things will happen.
That's why I'm telling you, think positive about it.
I remember in the hospital, I kept telling myself, and after I got out of the hospital, I kept telling I was talking to my brain. I just kept telling my brain to keep fighting with me. And then, lately I've just been, more bummed and fucking, I don't know. But yeah, man, I gotta get back into that mindset of keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're ready to end this?
It's up to you, basically. I think everyone left and went to sleep.
Cool. I will thank you, everybody, for coming by and watching and, talking in the side chat with us. I haven't seen anybody type in the chat. Maybe my chat's frozen, but...
No, Ghost just said something.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, no, yeah, thanks, Ghost. But yeah, and thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody for coming by and watching and chatting with us in the side chat.
Well, I have to find a way back into my house without making any noise. Or I'm sleeping out here.
Yeah. But yeah, man, thanks everybody. So we're gonna get out of here, and then Ephraim, I'll talk to you.